Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station. Get ready, Tribe fans. Your Indianapolis Indians are on the air. Brought to you by Toyota, MLB Network, Elements Financial, Cammie's Fine Jewelers, and now, your Indianapolis Indians.
Good afternoon, everybody. Howard Kellman, Jack McMullen. We welcome you to Indianapolis Indians baseball. Today we broadcast remotely from Victory Field. The Indians meet the Toledo Mud Hens in the finale of a 6-game series. The Mud Hens won the opener, but the Indians have bounced back beautifully since then, having won 4 in a row. And over those 4 games, their starting pitchers in 21 innings only have allowed 1 run. Indians have upped their record to 14-17. The immediate goal is get to that 500 mark. A win today, and they will equal their longest winning streak of the season. They won 5 in a row in Louisville in April. It's a good day for baseball, 71 degrees and cloudy in Toledo, and the wind blowing out to left center field. Jack will be back with the starting pitchers, the lineups, and the batting orders on this, the Indianapolis Indians Broadcast Network.
More for your money, Andy Moore.
Andy Moore Nissan in Avon is Indiana's largest Nissan dealer because we have the Nissan you want in stock, and that saves you a ton of money.
Want to just sell your car? At Andy Moore, we'll buy your car today without you even leaving home. Just call us and tell us about your car, and we'll bring a check to your door. It's that easy.
So save a ton now at Indiana's largest, Andy Moore Nissan in Avon.
Andy Moore.
Failed sump pump, flooded basement, water damage happens fast this time of year. For over 41 years, Hayes & Sons has been restoring water damage in Indiana homes and businesses. They'll help you navigate your insurance claim and get your life back on track. So when a water disaster strikes, tell your insurance agent you want Hayes & Sons for your restoration work. For more information, please visit hayesondsons.com.
Hi, I'm Mike Nealon, owner of Master Jewelers in Castleton. I'd like to invite you to bring your old or out-of-style jewelry in and have our in-store master craftsmen refashion, repair, remount, or restyle those old pieces. You can use it as a trade-in or for an upgrade or utilize it as equity toward a brand new piece. Visit Master Jewelers and see our beautiful selection of loose diamonds, engagement rings, earrings, and stylish bracelets. Master Jewelers, best price, designer quality and style, and extreme value.
Master Jewelers.
And now, back to the ballpark. It's your Indianapolis Indians. Powered by Citizens Energy Group, Toyota, and Monarch Beverage. Live coverage of the Indianapolis Indians is on Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
Well, the Indians have already won this series, but they're looking to pile on and keep their foot on the gas pedal in the series finale here in Toledo. We got the AAA affiliates of the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Detroit Tigers doing action at Fifth Third Field, the home of the Mud Hens. Happy Sunday, everybody. Jack McMullen, Howard Kellman. Yesterday, how about the win for the Indians again? It was timely hitting, pair of home runs from Ryan Valade and Cal Mitchell, 3 RBI days from Valade, Mitchell, and Malcolm Nunez. And the starting pitching was excellent again, as we talked about at the end of the broadcast last night. During this 4-game winning streak, Indians starting pitchers, 21 innings, just 1 earned run. Osvaldo Bido kept that line moving yesterday. Kent Emanuel looks to do the same today. He's the Indians starting pitcher. We'll get to him a little bit later on. Before we get into the lineups, here's the umpiring crew for today's game. Jose Navas is the crew chief. He has the plate in the ABS challenge system. Brian Walsh is the first base umpire. Ben Phillips has second base, and Takahito Matsuda, who had the plate last night, is the third base umpire. Now the lineup for the Indians, who enter at 14 and 17. They're managed by Miguel Perez. Nick Gonzalez back in the lineup playing second base. Andy Rodriguez also rejoins the fold as the 2-hitting catcher. Josh Palacios has an 11-game hitting streak going. He's the 3-man in the DH. Ryan Valade had that 440-foot home run last night. He bats cleanup and plays left field back in his normal stomping ground of the outfield. Aaron Shackelford is the 5-hitting first baseman, with Chris Owings back in the lineup as the 6-hitting shortstop. Cal Mitchell's coming off a 3-hit day. He's the 7th-inning right fielder. Josh Bissonette bats 8th and plays third base. And Chavez Young re-enters for the series finale as the 9-hitter and the center fielder. Again, Kent Emanuel on the hill for the Indians. Now for Toledo, they enter at 18-13. They're managed by Anthony Iapoce. Parker Meadows leads off and plays center field. Andre Lipsius is the 2-inning second baseman. Justin Henry Malloy bats third and does the DHing. Tyler Nevin is the cleanup man and the third baseman. Andrew Knapp hits 5th and catches. Jonathan Davis is the 6th-inning right fielder. Corey Joyce bats 7th and plays shortstop. Brendan Davis is the 8th-inning left fielder. And Michael Papirski rounds out the order and plays first base. On the hill for Toledo today, the 27-year-old right-hander from Petaluma, California, and the former San Diego State Aztec, Garrett Hill, who made his debut at the major league level on July 4th of last year. So far with the Mud Hens, 5 appearances, 2 starts, 11 2/3 innings. He's got a 3.09 ERA with 12 punch-outs and 7 walks. He got the start in Game 2 of the doubleheader on Wednesday. He went 3 innings, a 1-run ball. He struck out 3. Garrett Hill is set to go behind the microphone for the series finale. Howard Kelman.
Thank you, Jack. And wherever you are on this Sunday afternoon, we thank you for joining us, and we certainly hope you enjoy Indianapolis Indians baseball. Nick Gonzalez batting .273 will lead it off. Right-hand batter had the day off yesterday, came off the IL the day before. Fastball high and tight, ball 1 on the game's first pitch. And this game underway from Fifth Third Field in Toledo, where it's 71 degrees and cloudy, wind blowing out to left center field. The 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss. A pitch up around the letters, 1-1.
Looks like the sun may be starting to peek through a little bit. And this is the nicest day that we've had this week.
It's progressively gotten warmer just about every day. Hill comes over the hill. The right hand over the head. The right-hander's pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2, breaking ball. Gonzalez had the injury to the left shoulder, which he hurt swinging the bat. Feeling good now. And a fastball way high, ball 2.
Interesting timeline on that Gonzalez shoulder injury because we saw him hurted here at Victory Field. He was pulled from the game. He played a couple games on the road, and then he hit the injured list.
And the right-hander winds and delivers. And a breaking ball a little bit outside. The count's full. Andy Rodriguez, who also came off the injured list a few days ago, is on deck. And the windup and the payoff pitch. Fastball fouled off to the left of the plate, out of play. It was belt high and inside, and he fouled it back. Nick Gonzalez opening up the game. And again, the 3-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called, knee high inside corner, 1 man out. I thought we might get our first challenge of the game right there. Andy Rodriguez is the batter. Hitting .279, had 3 hits in the game 2 days ago. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. He didn't play yesterday either. He had a forearm strain, putting him on the IL, and a breaking ball, and the Hens can't believe it. It's called outside, ball 1. And the switch hitter batting left. Hill winds and pitches. And a fastball fouled left side out of play. Now Hill has the old school, the old time, come over your head in your delivery windup, which years ago everybody used to have. Don Larson threw that perfect game in the 1956 World Series using the no windup because he had control issues. Here's a swing and a foul left side. You would only go rock and throw if you had control issues. Larson did. And then 2 years later, Bob Turley won the Cy Young, did also. And little by little, it crept into mainstream. And now most pitchers do not come over the head. Hill does. Fastball is high, ball 2.
Talking to some guys that still go with the overhead wind, and I mean, you're spot on. It's few and far between now. A lot of guys want to simplify the moves with their hands before they deliver the ball.
The 2-2 delivery, swing and a miss. Fastball at the letters, strike 3, 2 away.
You know, a lot of guys that still use that overhead wind, they use it as a timing mechanism. They feel like, you know, their body is working in rhythm, their upper body working with their lower body. But I have talked to some guys that, you know, get moved away from their overhead windup because they felt like there were too many moving parts.
Well, that makes it easier to throw strikes, and that's why guys have done that. Josh Palacios, the batter, he takes low inside ball one. He has an 11-game hitting streak and is DHing today, batting .417. 4 homers, all of which he hit last week. And he swings in a bouncing ball. Foul outside of first, strike 1. Now, I think when you come over the head in your delivery, it takes some stress off the arm. You're getting more of your body into it. 2 outs and no one on, no score, top of the first. And a breaking ball, ripped foul right side, 1-2. Michael Papierski playing first. Andre Lipsius at second. Corey Joyce, the shortstop. Tyler Nevin, the third baseman. And a fastball is bounced to the left side. That's going to be a base hit. The third baseman, Nevin, shading toward the bag on a slowly hit bouncer. And Josh Palacios now has a 12-game hitting streak, and he's the game's first base runner.
We've seen it this week. You don't have to hit it hard to extend that hitting streak. And Palacios, I mean, he's extended it to 10 on an infield dribbler, 11 on a check swing single, and now 12 on an infield little dribbler again.
Toledo's outfield, Jonathan Davis in left, Parker Meadows in center, Brendan Davis in right, Andrew Knapp catching, Garrett Hill pitching, and a check swing foul to the right of the plate off the bat of Ryan Valade, strike 1. Valade's done a very nice job hitting .288, 2 homers, 8 RBIs. He belted a 2-run homer and had an RBI single yesterday. Throw over, Palacios back. Josh is 3 out of 3 in the stolen base department. He had a couple of steals a couple of days ago. The right-hander sets. And Hill delivers, and a fastball over the outside corner, belt high, strike 2. Two men out. Palacios at first, the game scoreless in the top of the first. Hill to the belt and to the plate. Fastball swing and a miss. He chased one that was above the letters. Strike 3. Hill strikes out the side. After a half inning, Indians nothing. Hens coming to bat.
It's that time of year again. Baseball and fun outdoors. Make Family Leisure your one-stop shop for outdoor fun. Family Leisure is the area's largest dealer of pools, spas, patio furniture, play gyms, outdoor rooms, and more. Open 7 days a week at the corner of Pendleton Pike and Oak Landon Road. Or you can shop online at
Speech on. Select local mode button.
For over 20 years. Stop in with
Selected. Screen recording button.
and get a free baseball. Family Leisure.
Sports fan. Look. Messages. Edit.
Hey, baseball fans, have you struck
Angel
out with
unread.
your current
When are the
yearly
storms
provider?
coming?
Is there lack of
2:14
support,
p.m.
leave you feeling like you have no bullpen? And does the fact that they don't provide local 24/7 365 support leave you feeling like you've been tossed from the game? If you're looking to hit a home run and avoid these issues, why not go with local provider 9-Star Connect? They have over 125
The devious quartet. The next round of severe weather is going.
Win the game. Visit www.9starconnect.com today and see why we are different.
At My Great Clip Salon, I get to use my skills as a stylist to make customers look and feel great. When you sit down in my chair, it's important to me to listen to what you want. And when your haircut's done, I'll save your details and clip notes so you can get the look you love at any Great Clip Salon, anywhere you are. Seeing customers light up at the end of their cut. That's what I love about my job. I'm Katie, and I'm a Great Clip Salon stylist.
Join a salon team. Visit jobs.greatclips.com.
Now back to your Indianapolis Indians on Fox Sports 1260, Indy's sports station.
Bottom of the first inning, Garrett Hill struck out the side and he stranded a man. Now it's Kent Emanuel's turn, the left-hander and the 30-year-old from Woodstock, Georgia. He makes his fourth start on the year, his fifth appearance overall with the Indians. He's got an 8.74 ERA, 11 and a third innings, 11 earned runs.
And he pitches to Parker Meadows right down middle for a strike.
And Kent Emanuel, 12 strikeouts, 3 walks in those 11 and a third. Emanuel did start one of the games of the doubleheader.
Breaking ball low and away.
On Wednesday, went 2 2/3, 2 earned runs against him.
1 ball, 1 strike. Thanks, Jack.
Yeah.
And the lefty winds. The left-hand batter takes a breaking ball just outside, ball 2. Parker with a .231 average, 3 homers, 12 RBIs. Emanuel delivers. Fastball hit in the air, short left field, and that's going to bounce in front of a late. It's a base hit. Left fielder flips it in, and Parker Meadows, who's from Georgia, has a Texas League single to left.
Well, Meadows, he's been ripping the ball down the right field line as a lefty bat. I mean, he's been drilling liners pull side all week long. That one, a little bloop shot the other way.
Yeah, the batter, Andre Lipsius. Hitting .231, 2 homers, 16 RBIs. And he swings a big bounding ball hit over the mound, and it'll sneak on through. Base hit center field. Meadows digging for third, and Young will have to flip it into second. Well, a bloop hit and a seeing eye hit, a big bounding ball hit off the plate, and between Owings and Gonzalez. Gonzalez tried to backhand it, couldn't. And nobody out, runners first and third. The game is scoreless. We're in the bottom of the first. And the batter, Justin Henry Malloy, hitting .315. 4 homers, 18 RBIs. And he takes a breaking ball just outside, ball 1. Aaron Shackelford, today's first baseman for the Indians. Nick Gonzalez at second. Chris Owings, the shortstop, and Josh Bissonnette at third base. The 1-0 delivery is hit in the air, foul right side out of play. Ryan Valade, the left fielder. Chavez Young, the center fielder, and Cal Mitchell in right. Endy Rodriguez catching, and as Jack told you, lefty Kent Emanuel doing the pitching. And here's a throw to first, and Lipsius back standing. He has not attempted to steal a base. Men are at first and third with nobody out. The runners lead. And a changeup is a little bit outside. That's a ball. 2-1. Indians will fly to Minneapolis, and they open a series Tuesday in St. Paul. Radio coverage at 7:30 Tuesday through Friday. Here's a foul back on the screen. Day games in St. Paul Saturday and Sunday. Then it's back to Victory Field in downtown Indianapolis. A week from Tuesday, and the Iowa Cubs come to town. Big homestand of 6 games against Iowa beginning a week from Tuesday. The left-hander sets, the runners lead. And a fastball, and that's very close, a little bit high, and the count's full. That's a pitcher's pitch. Pitch right over the heart of the plate. A bit above the belt, but above the belt enough that Jose Navas would call it a ball. And the payoff pitch is over the inside corner, belt high. He looked at one pitch too many. You go up there not looking to hit, you may get burned, and he did.
I think he's challenging. I think Malloy immediately went to his helmet to challenge that call.
I think that was a strike. We'll see what it looked like a very good pitch.
Survey says ball 4.
Oh, that's
Lloyd
terrible.
walks.
That was a quality pitch. I mean, when that's the case, when every borderline pitch, and we had this the first time we used the ABS, every borderline pitch is called a ball. It can get out of control. So the bases are loaded, nobody out, and the batter, Tyler Nevin, hitting .373, a homer, 9 RBIs. He takes way outside, ball 1, 1-0.
I think it'll be really interesting to watch when guys use their challenge as the season progresses, because the first couple of games we saw both sides stockpile all their challenge attempts until the back third of the game.
Here's a swing and a miss. I don't say this because they overruled it, but I can understand him using it here in the first inning. It's the difference of having the bases loaded, nobody out, or first and third, and 1 out.
Yeah, and especially if you feel strongly that you're right, you win that challenge back.
And this pitch is outside a ball. Well, in my mind, that's a strike. It was about belt high. It certainly crossed the plane over the inside corner, and I just don't agree with that system. 2 balls and a strike. Bases loaded, nobody out, and it could cost the Indians big time, too. All 3 men lead, and the pitch is a swing and a miss, strike 2. He swung through a fastball there. Andrew Knapp on deck. All 3 men lead away. And the pitch misses outside, and the count's full. A full count. Nobody out, bases loaded, game scoreless, bottom of the first. And the pitch is ripped foul, left side out of play. It holds at 3-2. And Emmanuel already has thrown 18 pitches. And the pitch misses inside, and that is ball 4, and that forces in a run. And Toledo leads 1-0. And the batter will be Andrew Knapp, hitting .306, 2 homers, 7 RBIs. 2 hits and 2 walks. Pitching coach Dan Meyer out to the mound. Catcher Andy Rodriguez as well. The bases loaded, nobody out, and Toledo ahead 1-0. And again, there's so much more pressure on Emmanuel had there been first and third and 1 out.
Yep. And Emmanuel, we mentioned the numbers at the top of this half inning. He was a strike thrower, granted small sample in the early going to the season. Just 3 free passes issued in 11 1/3 innings coming into the start, but now back-to-back walks.
Andrew Knapp, the batter. .306 average, and you try to minimize the damage, but they already have a run in, and the bases loaded, nobody out. And the first pitch swing and a missed changeup, strike 1. Indians need a big pitch. They need a break here. All 3 men lead. The lefty sets and delivers. And a swing and a ground ball hit to the second baseman's left. A run will score. Gonzalez has it. The throw to Shackelford at first for the out. They do get the out at first. It's an RBI for Knapp. Lipsy scores to make it 2-0. And the throw was not a good one. Nice play by Shackelford. Nice stretch to his left.
Thunder,
So
the
give
devious.
Knapp an RBI. And the runners move up to second and third. Malloy to third. Nevin to second. The batter, Jonathan Davis, 2-0.
Angel,
Toledo.
we're going
He
to get
swings,
dictate.
and a ground ball hit to second with the infield in. The runners hold. Gonzalez has got it on to Shackelford, and that's an all-important second out. 2 away. Well, if the Indians can get out of this with just these 2 runs, they'll consider themselves fortunate.
Yep.
The batter, Corey Joyce. 4 for 12. Had a home run and a double yesterday, 4 for 12 since joining the team. He takes a breaking ball in for a strike. You know, you have situations like that where an umpire's overruled, and umpires don't call enough strikes as it is. That'll make him even more reluctant to call strikes. And a breaking ball low and away. It was not this way years ago. Any good umpire was a strike umpire. Hitters should go up there swinging the bat, not taking all kinds of borderline pitches and getting the benefit of it.
Yeah, it just makes for a better game, more entertaining game.
And a fastball fouled at the plate, strike 2, 1-2.
These hitters are tremendous athletes. I mean, they have an ability that very few people on earth have to go hit, a tough pitch with authority. So even if it's on the corner, these guys are talented enough to do damage on a pitch there.
Well, that's so true. But if the strike zone is so small, they'll just wait for a pitch down the middle.
Ball 4 until proven strike 3.
Emmanuel stretches. The runners lead second and third. And the pitch is outside. A changeup missed, ball 2. Corey Joyce, the 7th man to bat in the first inning. And Kent Emmanuel already has thrown 25 pitches. Toledo 2, the Indians nothing. Time called. The left-hander sets and delivers. And he clipped the outside corner, belt high, strike 3, and the side is retired. I don't think there's a challenge. And at the end of 1 inning, Toledo 2, the Indians nothing.
Are your investments going nowhere? Here's a tip that always pays big dividends. Invest in yourself, your talent, your smarts, your skills. Maybe it's time to make that investment and start a career in IT or upskill to boost your current career. At My Computer Career, you can bank on us. We'll help you get the right skills and the right certifications to start or advance your IT career. IT keeps growing, so go with the growth at My Computer Career. The right training, the right timing, the right career. Invest in you at mycomputercareer.edu. Start now.
For the ones finding new ways to ensure the job always gets done. For the ones wearing many hats. For the ones who are hands-on, even from far away. And the ones keeping business moving forward. We are Grainger, offering professional-grade industrial supplies, plus real-time product availability and access to experts ready to answer your toughest questions. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Help the planet with a tip from iHeartRadio Earth. Marine litter is often the result of poorly managed trash on land. To help prevent trash from escaping from your outdoor trash bins on collection day, keep the trash bin lid closed. Don't overflow it, and put it out for pickup shortly before the scheduled pickup time. Brought to you by iHeartRadio Earth and the National Environmental Education Foundation. To find more tips for smarter, sustainable living, or to take action in your own community, go to iHeartRadio.com/Earth.
Back to the Indianapolis Indians on Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
And we get ready for the top half of the second inning. From the Indians' perspective, you just hope that that call that was overturned that led to 2 Toledo runs does not cost the Indians the game. The batter, Aaron Shackelford, hitting .286. He's done a very good job. 2 homers and 7 runs batted in. Left-hand batter, playing first base today. He's also done a nice job there. Second baseman by trade. Breaking ball in at the knees, strike 1. Even though he is 5'9", if you're a good athlete, you should be able to handle first base. And as I said, he's done a good job there. Top of the second. Garrett Hill looks in, and the 1 strike pitch is an outside curveball, ball 1.
You mentioned Shackelford well under 6 feet at 5'8". Nick Gonzalez, the second baseman, at 5'9". So Brody Tisdale, or pardon, Shackelford at 5'9" as well.
You want to take that inch away now,
Yeah,
Jack. It's
so-
important. Fastball, a little bit outside.
Got a text from Brody Tisdale in our communications department. He said, "Are the Indianapolis Indians fielding the shortest right side of the infield that we've seen?"
Gonzalez listed at 5'9" on the roster, too.
We got a challenge on this pitch.
I don't know why you would challenge a pitch that early in the count.
Did Shackelford challenge it?
It was called a ball. The pitcher challenged it.
And he won 1-2.
And the right-hander's pitch is high and away. Swing is checked. Chris Owings on deck. And a breaking ball swung on, a bouncing ball to the second baseman's right. Backhanded by Lipsius. The throw on to Papirski. One away. Slowly hit bounder. 4-3 on the putout. And the batter will be Chris Owings, hitting .205. He, too, came off the IL recently. A home run and RBI. Had a strained groin. The Indians shortstop. Veteran player. And he swings, and he hits it in the air to center field and deep. That ball's way back, and that ball has cleared the wall. Dead center field over the 406 marker. A home run for Chris Owings. His second is an Indian, and it's now Toledo 2 and the Indians 1.
I mean, Owings got all of that ball. Sent it dead central, like you're saying, and Parker Meadows kept on tracking, and that hit about 10 feet up on the batter's eye.
And the batter is Cal Mitchell. Hitting .233, 3 homers and 15 RBIs. And this pitch is low inside, ball 1. The Indians on the board. That is their second hit. Hill winds in the 1-0 delivery. Breaking ball golfed in the air to right field. Davis going back, still going back, and he makes the catch near the warning track. And there are 2 away. And that'll bring up Josh Bissonnette, hitting .246 with 4 runs batted in. Right-hand batter.
Messages. Search. Dick. The Hazel. We're going. Dictate.
Hill delivers. And that's outside, and that's a ball. 1-0.
Run from Chris Owings went 418 feet to dead center.
Dead center field. Fastball fouled back on the screen. Strike 1. Pitch up around the letters.
Hey, Howard, top of the second in Kansas City. You've got the Royals leading the A's 1-0, but a nice gesture at Kauffman Stadium honoring Vida Blue pregame, who passed today at the age of 73.
And Hill winds and delivers. Low ball, and Vida Blue took the baseball world by storm in 1971 as a youngster. He won 24 games. He was 17-3, finished 24-8. ERA under 2, over 300 innings pitched. Cy Young and the MVP in the American League. Breaking ball outside for an Oakland team that was coming into its own and won the divisional title and would then win 3 straight World Series. And Vida was a big part of that. Although he never had another year like that, he had some other very good years. Fastball over the outside corner, bell ties, strike called, and the count's full. Vida Blue is a left-hander. Charlie Finley, the owner, tried to get him to change his name to True Blue, but he wouldn't. And a fastball, strike three called over the outside corner above the knees. And I thought Josh might challenge it, but he is not. And the side is retired. And at the end of 1 1/2, it is Toledo 2, the Indians 1.
Did you know that WM and the Indianapolis Indians are teaming up to make Victory Field more sustainable? From recycling education to materials management, WM and the Indians are always working for a sustainable tomorrow. If your business is interested in adopting sustainable practices, please visit WM.com for more information. Brought to you by WM, the official waste disposal and recycling partner of Victory Field.
The Biff Ward Real Estate Group, where experience and excellence meet. $1.7 billion in career sales and counting. Navigating this hot housing market takes a powerhouse team like Biff Ward Real Estate Group. Wondering what your home is worth? Call the Biff Ward Group at 317-590-7871. Biff at TalkToTucker.com. Step up to the plate. Biff Ward will get you home.
White Claw Hard Seltzer. Crafted using seltzer water, 5% alcohol, and a hint of fruit flavor. Available in a variety of fruit flavors, including black cherry, mango, watermelon, and strawberry. White Claw Hard Seltzer is your open invitation to escape to pure enjoyment, whatever that means for you. Made simple, because fun always is. When the question is, should we say, let's. White Claw Hard Seltzer. Please drink responsibly. Hard seltzer with flavors. White Claw Seltzer works. Chicago, Illinois.
The Indianapolis Indians are always right here on Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
Brendan Davis will lead off the bottom half of the second inning for Toledo. He made 4 plate appearances yesterday, struck out all 4 of them. Jonathan Davis made 4 plate appearances and struck out on 2 of them. They went 0 for 8, the Davis guys, with 6 strikeouts. Breaking ball is a strike called to Davis, hitting .219. Does have the 4 home runs. Toledo ahead 2-1. Fastball, strike at the knees. 0-2. Michael Papierski on deck. And there's a swing and a miss. He struck him out on the pitch down and away. Brendan Davis out on 3 pitches. It's the second strikeout for Kent Emanuel.
It was a nice changeup from Emmanuel that just dove low and away on Brendan Davis. And good morning, good afternoon, and good evening in plate appearance number 1.
Here's Michael Papierski, first baseman, hitting .235. Switch hitter, batting right. Fastball, low ball 1. No homers and an RBI. Toledo 2, the Indians 1 in the bottom of the second. And a fastball is a strike.
Howard, we've got another. This feels like a pointless time to challenge a pitch. 1-0 count in the second inning with nobody on.
And they're going to overrule it and call it ball 2. And this is what, it was a close pitch. It's overruled and called a ball. The pitch, we look at the replay. That may have been a ball, but it was borderline. But again, you're getting at a point now where you're constantly having these challenges on borderline pitches, which in itself is not good. And a breaking ball is a strike. As you pointed out earlier, the first few times we had it in play, it wasn't used till the late innings, but it's been being used left and right now. And there's a swing and a ground ball foul left side. If they changed it to 3 challenges no matter what, whether you're right or wrong, then you wouldn't see it used so frequently. And that would be a much better system than if you're right, you still maintain the challenge.
Yeah.
The left-hander's pitch. Swung on, a big bounding ball hit over the mound. Gonzalez at second has it in front of the bag at second. The throw on to Shackelford, and there are 2 away.
The thing that gets me about it is, in essence, you're kind of showing up the home plate umpire, right? You're saying, I think you're wrong. Here's what I'm going to do. And I totally understand why hitters are challenging these pitches, right? They want the best outcome for themselves. But I mean, you're not getting in good graces with the home plate umpire whatsoever.
Parker Meadows, the batter, and a fastball is swung on and fouled back. But they might say, does it matter? Because you're going to get his calls overruled anyway.
Right.
I agree with what you're trying to say.
Yeah,
but
and it feels like that's part of the game, right?
now we're having challenges in the first and second inning, left and right. It's not good.
Right.
Parker Meadows blooped his single to left first time up. Breaking ball. That looked like a very good pitch. Called the ball. Little outside, I guess. Parker, a left-hand batter like his older brother Austin. He swings, and a fly ball hit to left field. Moving toward the line is Valade to make the catch. And despite the challenges, despite everything, Kent Emanuel has a 1-2-3 second inning. At the end of 2, it's Toledo 2 and the Indians 1.
A science class at George Washington High School just learned how smart distribution networks ensure safe, reliable, and efficient energy. At AES, we are putting these next-generation innovations to work right here in Indianapolis so that our community can enjoy smart energy solutions that power our lives and energize the next generation of innovators. IPL is now AES Indiana. We are accelerating the future of energy together.
Why is Elements Financial like a bank, only better? One reason is we are here for you both near and far. We're proud to be respected locally and accessed globally. You are likely to see us at your own workplace. Elements is based in Indiana, yet accessible from anywhere. And overall, we're helping you to be smarter with your money in any situation. Visit us at elements.org to learn more reasons we are like a bank, only better. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Inspired by your nerves of steel and the nerves and joints that help our bodies go. Inspired by longer walks and breakthrough joint replacements that keep you in step. We're inspired to deliver the best in orthopedic care because at Franciscan Health, we're inspired by you. To learn more, visit franciscanhealth.org/orthocare. Franciscan Health, inspiring health.
Now back to your Indianapolis Indians on Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
We get ready for the top half of the third inning. Toledo ahead 2-1. And getting ready to tell you all about it is Jack McMullen.
I am emotionally and physically prepared to tell you all about it. Top 3, the Indians trailing 2-1 despite a Chris Owings solo homer in the first pitch to the 9-man Chavez Young spun in for strike 1. 9-1-2 against Garrett Hill. Switch hitter Young batting left-handed. Hitting a .145. 1 homer, 8 driven in so far, and a fastball misses up and out. 1-1. Young got the day off yesterday. Back in the lineup in the 9-hole, playing center today. Garrett Hill, the overhead wind. The right-hander's 1-1 pitch is slapped out to left center field. This is carrying well. Brendan Davis back to the wall that hits off the bottom of the wall. Davis picks it up. Young taps the brakes at second, and he's got a leadoff double here to open the top of the third.
Davis did not seem too smooth in going for that ball. It might have been catchable, as you said, hit the bottom of the wall.
No, and off the bat, I mean, that didn't look like he got much of that at all. It looked like a fly ball out to straightaway left.
Maybe it was wind-aided.
Yep. We told you at the top of the broadcast, wind moving 11 miles an hour out to left center. Nick Gonzalez fouls one away right side. Gonzalez struck out looking against Hill his first time. It was a borderline pitch that Gonzalez went down on, but as the first hitter of the game, he didn't challenge. Just feels like everybody else has challenged since. 0-1. Gonzalez pops it up back and foul again. He's behind 0-2. We're certainly going to go through an adjustment period with this challenge system. We've seen it used in a couple different ways, and we talked about it when we first saw it last week against Columbus at home. There were 0 challenges until about the 7th inning, and then they started coming in rapid fire. With Young at second, the 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Gonzalez goes down hacking, so he's 0 for 2 with a looking strikeout and a swinging strikeout. That's the first out of the third. So now Andy Rodriguez, who struck out swinging first time he saw Garrett Hill. Today, the challenges have just come left and right in the first inning and the second inning. And the first challenge that we saw was in a high leverage situation. Head of the payoff pitch, or head of the first pitch to Andy, a throwback to second, and Young back in diving safely. First challenge we saw put Justin Henry Malloy at first base to load the bases with nobody out in the bottom of the first, which is, a good spot to challenge. But we saw Aaron Shackelford challenge a 1-0 pitch with nobody on. Pitch misses outside to Rodriguez, counts 1-0. So once we settle into a good rhythm with this challenge system, it'll be interesting to see where these challenges come in at what points in the game. 1-0 pitch, misses just off the plate, 2-0.
I'm not sure what you mean by settling into a good rhythm.
I think that there's a feeling out process, right? There was a feeling out process with the pitch clock. I think we're going to go through a feeling out process with the challenge system.
But we're seeing guys challenge left and right early in the game.
Yeah, I'm saying it's going to take a couple weeks. 2-0 pitch, misses up and out, 3-0.
Because they've had it a few games now, and you pointed out they've made the adjustment from waiting late in the game to challenging early.
So I'm thinking we're going through like a Goldilocks situation, right? Where 3-0 pitch to Rodriguez misses outside. We get a 4-pitch walk. We'll go through a Goldilocks situation where, you save them all till the very end. Now you're deploying until you run out of them. And hopefully we find a middle ground that's an appealing product. Because this product so far, it hasn't been the smoothest. Josh Palacios, who extended his hitting streak to 12 games with a ground ball single on the left side his first time. First pitch to Palacios, a called strike one on the outside corner. Indians trailing 2-1 in the top of the third. Hill, the right-hander, set right at the belt. The 0-1 pitch. This is outside. Counts even. Young at second after the leadoff double. Nick Gonzalez struck out swinging, and Andy Rodriguez walked.
I don't think there'll be any changes. Based on what we've seen today, most of these challenges being upheld, that guys will challenge it early in the game now.
1-1 pitch. Hot shot through the right side of the infield for a base hit. Jonathan Davis coming up firing. Young around third. He's in, standing up. The throw bounces away from the catcher, Knapp. And an RBI single to tie the game from Josh Palacios. Andy Rodriguez goes first to third. Palacios has another multi-hit day. And we're tied at 2. So a pair of singles, one soft on the left side, one hard through the right side of the infield for Josh. He plates the 9-man Young. Runners at the corners with one away for Ryan Valade. And the pitch is lifted down the right field line, tailing foul and out of play. Looks like there's some action in the Toledo bullpen. Garrett Hill went just 3 innings in his start on Wednesday. Game 2 of the doubleheader. Got a left-hander warming for the Mud Hens. Next pitch to Valade. That's fouled away, 0-2. I don't have a 48 on my roster. Looks like a lefty wearing number 48 that's warming for Toledo. You know who that is?
Nope, I don't have a 48 on mine either. Mine is printed, too.
Mine's printed.
You got a printed roster, too. Okay.
0-2 misses outside. So now we go to the interweb. Delayed behind in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 away, top 3. Nope, nothing on the internet. With a 1-2 throw over to first, and Palacios back in standing up. One, 2 the count, 1 away, top 3. Indians and Mud Hens tied at 2 in the series finale. Indians have already clinched the series victory, looking for their 5th win in a row. The 1-2 pitch. Valet lifts that sky high, right side of the infield. First baseman Papirski underneath, puts it away, and everybody's staying put. So a pop out to first, and they're now 2 away with men at the corners. It'll be Aaron Shackelford, who bounced out to second, his first time up. .59 lefty bat Aaron Shackelford. Seeing the right-hander Hill in the first pitch. Shackelford takes just off the inside corner, ball 1. Indians out hitting the Mud Hens 4-2 so far. Mud Hens have their 2 runs on an RBI walk and an RBI groundout. 1-0 pitch, hard swing and a foul back at the screen. Ball and a strike on Shackelford, who Howard mentioned hitting .286 coming into the game, has been a great bat through 23 games. On base percentage is at .420. One pitch. Shackelford lifts it foul left side, not a play. So 1-2 the count, 2 away, top 3. Men at the corners were tied at 2. Hill takes a peek over at Palacios. Comes set, and the pitch misses outside. .55th pitch of the afternoon for Garrett Hill. On the way in a 2-2, and it misses outside. Counts full. .3-2. Shackelford pops it up behind home, and that gets out of play into the seats. We'll do it again. Palacios getting a head start from first. It was a cloudy first pitch, but sun's starting to poke through. The payoff, round 2. It's a called third strike on the outside corner. Aaron Shackelford challenging. It's a 3-2 pitch with men at the corners and 2 away. Shackelford was rung up. Instead of seeing the challenge system, we got an ice cream ad. But now we get the challenge system, and the answer is ball 4. Well off the plate, and Shackelford has walked to load the bases. They're coming in early and often. And Anthony Iapoce is out to take the ball from Garrett Hill. So the inning prolongs. He thought he just rang up Shackelford to strand 2, but now he's got 3 base runners on that are on him against a reliever. Again, we don't know who the left-handed 48 is based on the roster that we have printed or online. So this is an Indiana 8-1-1 call to the bullpen. Who's coming in? Not sure. the Indians or their opponents turn to their bullpen experts, you can turn to the experts at Indiana 811 for your underground utility digging needs. Know what's below by going to 811now.com. That's a number 48. There's no number 48. We will wait. Bases loaded in a 2-2 game in the top of the third with 2 gone.
I wonder if it could be Jace Fry, who's listed as number 11, but that's just a guess because he's left-handed.
The research portal just told me that it's Jake Higginbotham.
He's not on the roster.
That's Jake Higginbotham, 27-year-old left-hander from Buford, Georgia. He's up from Double-A Erie. This is his first appearance with Toledo. 8 appearances with Erie. 16 innings, had a 5.5 ERA. 20 hits, 10 earned. Struck out 13 and walked 7. So Higginbotham making his Triple-A debut here. Nice to meet you. So Jake Higginbotham ready to go against Chris Owings, who hit a solo homer to straightaway center. His first time up. He's got 3 on now. Bases loaded, and the first pitch is a called strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch. Wave and a miss. High fastball from the lefty Higginbotham, and the count's 0-2 on Owings. Chris Owings reinstated from the injured list earlier this week after a groin issue. He didn't play yesterday, playing in his 13th game of the year today. Shackelford at first, Palacios at second, Rodriguez at third, and the 0-2 misses well above eye level. 1-2. Next pitch, breaking ball, tapped left side, but foul. Hardly got away from the plate. Higginbotham been sitting 93-94 with his four-seam fastball. Just threw his first slider, 83.
This game is almost an hour old, and we're in the top half of the third inning.
Say the challenges are slowing this thing down.
No doubt about it. What have we had, like 7 or 8 challenges?
I think so. 1-2, that's rolled foul left side. Bases loaded, 2 away, 2-2 game, and the 1-2 pitch. Owings hits it up the gut, and that's through for a base hit. Into left center, the left fielder Davis cuts it off. 1's in to score, 2 are in to score, and the Indians have a 4-2 lead here in the top of the third. It's like Aaron Shackelford might have gone first to third on that ground ball. We do know for sure as Andy Rodriguez came in, as did Josh Palacios. Both those runs charged to Garrett Hill. And Chris Owings already with a 3 RBI day. Yeah, Shackelford did go first to third, so runners at the corners, 2 away in a lefty-lefty matchup for Cal Mitchell. First pitch from Higginbotham, misses below the knees for ball 1. Did Cal challenge that? No, the pitcher challenged that. Really? Survey says ball low. Toledo loses their challenge. So the 1-0 pitch. Slider misses upstairs. Don't want to harp on it, but it's impossible not to. I mean, like at this point, you're rooting for Toledo to start losing their challenges so they can't do it anymore. The Indians are challenging a good bit, too. 2-0 pitch. Mitchell lifts that high in the air. Out to shallow left field. Brendan Davis in. Shortstop Joyce also, but it's the center fielder Meadows that puts it away to retire the side. It was headed into the triangle, but two come in to score. And as we go bottom three, it's the Indians 4, Toledo 2.
Hey, baseball fans, have you struck out with your current internet provider? Does their lack of support leave you feeling like you have no bullpen? And does the fact that they don't provide local 24/7, 365 support leave you feeling like you've been tossed from the game? If you're looking to hit a home run and avoid these issues, why not go with local provider 9-Star Connect? They have over 125 years in the business and have helped many people like you win the game. Visit www.9starconnect.com today and see why we are different.
WNDE, WFBQ HD2 Indianapolis. We are Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
Bowling, 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 keep them balls a-rolling. Bowling, bowling, bowling. Royal Pin.
Looking for family fun or a night out with friends? Royal Pin Entertainment has you covered. Skip the line and make a reservation online at royalpin.com. Looking to host an event or have a small group? Royal Pin is here to help. Contact their sales team to get a deal on parties of 20 or more. Just email events@royalpin.com. With 3 convenient locations around Indianapolis, Royal Pin offers bowling, laser tag, mini golf, and arcades. Awesome family fun. Call your local center at 317-465-8484 or go to royalpin.com to get the ball rolling with Royal Pin.
Set 'em up, knock 'em down, send them flying, spinning round.
Call 317-465-8484 or go to royalpin.com today.
Royal Pin, bowling, bowling. Royal Pin, bowling.
Back to the Indianapolis Indians on Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
Bottom of the third inning, 3 runs came in to score in that top of the third inning. The Indians are up 4-2, and Kent Emanuel back to the hill, and he misses outside for ball 1 to Andre Lipsius. So Emanuel in the bottom of the third here, seeing 2, 3, and 4. The 1-0 pitch misses outside, 2-0. Second time through for Kent Emanuel, who threw 2 2/3 innings. Game 1 of the doubleheader on Wednesday. 2-0 pitch. Swinging away, and Lipsius swung over the top of like a sinking fastball, 2-1. Lefty Emanuel rocks and fires, and he gets another swing and a miss. A nice changeup that dove underneath Lipsius' bat. So Lipsius takes a moment, readjusts his batting gloves. The righty bat who singled and scored his first time. Set to see Emanuel in a 2-2. And the pitch is lifted out to left field. Valade broke in, he leaped, and it got just over his glove. Valade picks it up after it 2-hops the wall, and Andre Lipsius is in with what's probably being scored a double, although Valade would tell you that feels like an error.
You can't score an error, as you said, for misjudging a ball, although you'd like to see the ball caught.
8th double of the year for Andre Lipsius, but Valade took a roundabout route that wasn't the right route. So man at second, nobody out, and Justin Henry Malloy takes a called strike 1. Bottom of the third, Indians up 4-2 here in a game that's already featured 7 strikeouts and 4 walks in 2.5 innings. 0-1 pitch misses up and away. 1-1 pitch. It's fouled back from Malloy. Malloy walked. He didn't come in to score. He walked twice yesterday. Justin Henry Malloy has the on-base percentage at .450 now. One-two pitch.
Page 5 of page Gmail. Double please select United Weather Primer. Gmail.
That game that started at noon in the bottom of the 12th. Baltimore and Atlanta tied at 2. 1-2 pitch. It's a called third strike, top of the zone. And Malloy goes down
Phone.
without any argument, without touching the top of his
Trevor
helmet.
and me. FaceTime video. One call.
I admire that. That's a good pitch.
That's a really good pitch. Backdoor slider up to the top of the zone. So now it's Tyler Nevin, who walked to the bases loaded his first time. First pitch misses up and out, and Emmanuel hopped off to the third base side of the pitching rubber. He's typically a guy that will end up, almost straight down on the mound, but we're starting to see him miss a bit more than he typically has. Look back at Lipsius at second. And the 1-0 pitch misses up and out. So 2-0 the count, bottom 3, 1 away. Indians up 4-2 with a man at second. Nevin hits that high in the air, out to right center field. Young working back, looking up, and that hits off the wall in right center. Young picks it up, gets it in. Lipsius around to score easily, and Tyler Nevin swaps places with him. It's an RBI double for Nevin, and it's now 4-3 Indy in the bottom of the third. Again, that ball just kind of looked like a normal fly ball, but it kept on going. And Chavez Young saw that thing hit off the middle of the wall, shaded a bit towards right center field. Now the first pitch to Andrew Knapp. Called strike one. Slider on the inside corner from Emmanuel. First time he saw Knapp, he got him to bounce into a ground out, but it did produce a run. 0-1 pitch, misses upstairs, check swing. Did he go? First base umpire Brian Walsh says no, he did not. 1-1.
I thought he might have swung at that. It looked like he waved his bat.
Yeah. Brian disagrees with us. Lefty Emmanuel, long peek in. He's now set. Kicks and deals. That one he did go around. That was a big swing at a 1-1 pitch. Swung over a fastball, and the count's 1-2. Pirates Blue Jays was supposed to get going at 1:30. They were delayed, so they're almost getting going now in the warm-up stage. 1-2. Knapp pushes that out to right field. That'll get down on a bounce to Cal Mitchell. Did Nevin read that well? Tyler Nevin stops at third. So he wasn't sure if that thing was going to carry to Cal or not. So his single just poked the other way from Knapp has meant it the corners and one out.
It's one of the longer innings you've ever called, Jim.
During the home run derby, they can call a timeout and they get like a Gatorade break and a towel off. First pitch to Jonathan Davis is a called strike. You have my Gatorade and towel ready, right?
We'll have to look into that.
Yeah. 0-1 pitch. Davis checks his swing. He certainly went around. Yes, check the first base umpire. And that is confirmed. 0-2. We got going at 2:06. It's 3:09, and we're in the bottom of the third with a pitch clock. 0-2. This is upstairs. 1-2 the count, one away, bottom three. Indians up 4-3 with men at the corners. Jonathan Davis bounced out to second his first time up. Davis, the 1-2 pitch to him, is looped into left field. That gets down. Nevin will score easily from third. Knapp advances to second. And they keep on moving the conveyor belt. RBI single for Jonathan Davis, and we're tied at 4 here in the third. RBI number 18 on the year for Davis. And now it's Corey Joyce, who struck out looking to end the first. Kent Emanuel at 58 pitches. And that's it. 58 was his last one. Miguel Perez out to make an Indiana 8-1-1 call to the bullpen. And we're getting the right-hander Hunter Stratton into the game. We were talking about Stratton a couple days ago because he went 8 days without in-game action. But now Stratton on May 7th is throwing for the second time in 3 games. Stratton threw on Friday night. And in 9 appearances so far this year, he's got a 2.7 ERA. That's 4 earned runs in 13 1/3. Struck out 21, walked 11. So Stratton going to be the one to see Joyce. Hey, Indians fans, make your kid feel like a legend. Riley Children's Health and Williams Comfort Air proudly presents the Indianapolis Indians Knot Hole Kids Club. Any child 14 and under can join. Membership includes admission to all home games, an official Knot Hole Kids Club t-shirt, chance to run the bases after each Sunday game, and exclusive giveaways on select Sundays. An incredible value for just $20. Toledo now out hitting the Indians 6-5 in the bottom of the third. We're tied at 4. Stratton finishing his warm-up tosses, hoping that he's a ground ball away getting out of this inning. And at first and second, 2 are in after the Indians plated 3 in the top half of this inning. Stratton ready to go. So the righty Hunter Stratton. His first pitch to Joyce. On the way. And he yanked it. That bounced low and away. Andy Rodriguez, his battery mate, exchanges it for a fresh Pearl. Gets it right back to Stratton. Andrew Knapp is at second. We may need one of those this afternoon. Jonathan Davis at first. 1-0. That somehow missed the inside corner. Are we going to challenge that or no?
That's got to be a strike.
But alas, it's ball 2. 2-0 the count, 1 away, bottom 3. Men at first and second. And the pitch, big hack and a miss. Fastball upstairs, 2-1. Corey Joyce went to North Carolina Central. Two-one pitch. That's a bouncer to the backhand of the shortstop, Owings. He goes to Bissonette at third, but he can't beat Knapp to third base. Knapp slid in feet first. Bissonette was trying to get to third base to apply his foot on the bag before Knapp could get there. But Knapp won the bang-bang play. So everybody's safe. And the official scoring on that is a single from Corey Joyce. You think about it, that was a hard play to the shortstop Owings' backhand, so he probably would have reached on a single nonetheless. First pitch to Brendan Davis. Check swing on a pitch low. Did he go? Yes, 0-1. So bases loaded, 1 away. Tied at 4. Next pitch to Davis. Looped foul right side and out of play. 0-2. Davis slightly choked up on the bat. Closed off stance. 0-2 from Stratton. Wanded foul right side and out of play. The Indians have a plane to catch. Headed to the Twin Cities for the back half of this 12-game road trip in St. Paul. Time granted to Davis from the home plate umpire, Jose Navas. Michael Papierski waiting on deck. Bases loaded, one away. Oh, 2 from Stratton. On the way. Swing and a miss. High fastball, and there are 2 away.
It took a little while.
The 3-hitter Justin Henry Malloy struck out looking. And he had double, single, 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 and a swinging strikeout of Brendan Davis, the 8-hitter. So now it's the 9-man Papierski, the 8th guy hitting this inning. First pitch to Papierski. That misses low for ball 1.
You may get big congratulations when this third inning ends, Jack. You know, like it's your birthday or...
You're going to throw me a party? Hey,
I don't know if I go that far.
By the way...
Congratulations. Party.
By the way, speaking of birthdays, happy birthday to my mom. I'm not sure if she's listening or not. But pretty convenient for me. 1-0 pitch, a called strike.
I'll tell you what, if she is listening, she's had plenty of time to hear you in this third inning.
Yeah. She does a great job listening. But, yeah, pretty convenient to have mom's birthday. Usually it's, within a couple days of Mother's Day. This one I got to wait a whole week. 1-1 the count to the switch-hitting catcher, Papierski. And the pitch. He drills high in the air out to right, but that's hanging up for Cal Mitchell, who camps underneath, makes the catch, and retires the side. 2 come in here in the bottom of the third.
Messages.
As we go to the fourth,
Double tap 12. Hazel, we're going. The devious quartet. The next round of severe weather is going to be here earlier than I anticipated. It looks like it's going to hit between 4 and 5 p.m. Not entirely sure of the intensity. I'm guessing it's probably going 143 feet.
Make a splash with a rugged
Gmail. Lee, Nat, Search, United, Primer, United Weather, Gmail, Amazon, Doc, Phone, Trevor, Incoming, FaceTime Video, Doc.
Here's a great way to start your day. Go to the Illinois Street Food Emporium. It opens at 7 a.m. Monday through Saturday and is located at 55th in Illinois. Warm and friendly service, homemade, authentic, fresh food made daily. It's open for breakfast and lunch with great coffee, croissants, and other bakery items. All-day deli, catering, grab and go, and gluten-free. Many business deals are struck at the Illinois Street Food Emporium.
Failed sump pump, flooded basement, water damage happens fast this time of year. For over 41 years, Hayes & Sons has been restoring water damage in Indiana homes and businesses. They'll help you navigate your insurance claim and get your life back on track. So when a water disaster strikes, tell your insurance agent you want Hayes & Sons for your restoration work. For more information, please visit haysonssons.com.
The Indianapolis Indians are always right here on Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
Top of the fourth inning of this one, 4-4. We've got the Indians and the Mud Hens tied in the series finale. Indians have already secured the series victory. They've won the last 4 after dropping the series opener. But they're looking to make it 5 of 6 and match the longest win streak that the Indians had. That was in Louisville, first road trip of the year last month. Jack McMullen, Howard Kellman. We had Jake Higginbotham come in, the left-hander, for the starter Garrett Hill, with 2 outs in the third. He's going to get a clean 4th. Left-hander Higginbotham seeing 8, 9, and 1. Starting with Josh Bissonette, and the first pitch to the righty hitting third baseman. Misses outside for ball 1. The Indians have 4 runs on 5 hits. Toledo 4 runs on 7 hits. Catcher Knapp setting up low and away, and Higginbotham misses up and away for ball 2. Finally getting going in Pittsburgh after a rain delay lasted about an hour and a half. And for the 3rd time in as many days, the Toronto Blue Jays have scored in the top of the 1st inning. 2-0 pitch misses upstairs. 3-0.
Yankees were up 6-0 with Garrett Cole on the hill. Tampa Bay got 2 in the 5th, 1 more in the 6th, trying to fight back.
How did they make Cole look human? 3-0 pitch misses up and out. 4-pitch walk issued by Higginbotham to Bissonnette to open the top of the 4th. So now Chavez Young, who doubled off the wall and left his first time.
That's what makes baseball what it is. You've got a big lead, Garrett Cole pitching. You figure this is a lock, but no, they fought their way back into the game.
Yep. That Blue Jays-Pirates game, Blue Jays got their run thanks to a Dalton Varsho double and an RBI single from Whit Merrifield to bring them home. First pitch to Young. That's a called strike. Chavez Young started this game as a lefty bat, but the switch hitter flips around for the lefty reliever. So 0-1 the count to Young. He's hitting $156. Knapp setting up low, and the 0-1 pitch hits him on the knee. It's a slider that got him right on that front kneecap, and Young went down in a heap. He's sitting in the righty batter's box. Let's hope he's all right. I mean, this slider just nailed him right on the outside of the knee. He let out a yell after that, understandably so. That's a tough spot to get hit by that. Athletic trainer Tyler Brooks out to check on Young, as well as the manager Miguel Perez. Young standing up, stretching out that left knee. And what he does with his legs is such a massive part of his game. He's 8 for 9 in the stolen base department. I think he's going to stay in the game. Tyler going to walk down to first with Young. And he'll leave him to go back to the dugout. Young finishes getting his footsteps in those 90 feet. So Chavez Young going to stay in the game. Bissonnette pushed to second on the walk and the hit by pitch. And now the lineup back to the top, and Nick Gonzalez, who's 0 for 2 with a couple of Ks. First pitch from Higginbotham. It's a called strike on the lower inside corner. Gonzalez got the day off yesterday after he played his first game since coming back from the injured list with a left shoulder issue. Hit 3 hits. 0-1. Wave and a miss. Big hack from Nick Gonzalez, and he's behind again, 0-2 in short order. I mean, things are happening really quickly for Gonzalez when he's in the batter's box today, it feels like. Higginbotham, a couple of peeks at Bissonnette at second, who's shuffling back and forth. And the 0-2 pitch just misses the inside black, 1-2. The 5'9" but strong frame of Nick Gonzalez in the righty batter's box. Lefty Higginbotham's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Slider, and Gonzalez got a big rip off on it. But he's 0 for 3 now with 3 strikeouts. There's 1 away. Top of the 4th inning, and we're tied at 4 with the 2-hitter Endy Rodriguez coming to the plate now. Endy struck out swinging in the first and walked, came in to score as well in the 3rd. Switch hitter now batting right-handed. And a slow curveball drops in for a called strike 1. Starting pitching matchup in that Pirates game this afternoon. Roansy Contreras against Yusei Kikuchi. 0-1. Rodriguez bounces it foul back to the backstop. 0-2.
There's got to be cause for concern with how often Gonzalez is striking out.
Yeah, Nick Gonzalez playing in his 22nd game. He's accrued strikeouts 33, 34, and 35. We talked about it a little bit in the early goings of this season when Gonzalez was fully healthy. this is a different approach than the one that the Pirates saw in college at New Mexico State when they took him 7th overall. 0-2. Rodriguez, the slow bouncer beyond the mound, over to short. Shovel to second for one. On to first, not in time. So a 6-4 fielder's choice. Bissonnette, he moves to third, but Young nipped at second base as the second out. And Rodriguez aboard on a fielder's choice. That was just a little slow hopper. Nice pickup by Joyce and a quick shovel over to second. Lipsius, he just didn't have the arm strength to get it there in time to get a good base runner for a catcher in Andy Rodriguez. Or a quick base runner, I should say. So now Josh Palacios is 2 for 2. 2 singles, an RBI, and a run scored. The first pitch is a fastball for a called strike one. Nick Gonzalez, when he was at New Mexico State, he was taken in that 2020 draft, but across his college career, he was a 400 hitter, and he was slugging, he was walking, he wasn't punching out. 0-1, called strike. Higginbotham went outside corner, then he goes inside corner to run the count to 0-2. And you say, well, duh, Jack, much better pitching that he's seeing in professional baseball than at New Mexico State. And the answer is yes, but the offensive profile of Nick Gonzalez has changed. 0-2. Palacios pops it foul left side.
Very good point on your part.
He's filled out. He's got a much thicker frame than he did when he was in college. So you assume he's trying to lean into the power, but the cost is some bat to ball. 0-2 pitch. Palacios loops it foul left side, not a play. So men at the corners, 2 away, top of the 4th inning. Indians and Mud Hens tied at 4 in the series finale. Next one. Palacios ducks out of the way. Fastball high and tight. Eesh. Lefty Higginbotham wearing the sport goggles. Comes set. At the belt. Shoulder shrug. Deep breath. 1-2. It's a called third strike at the knees to set down Palacios. So that retires the side. 2 are stranded. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Indians 4, the Mud Hens 4.
Introducing Flight by Yingling, the next generation of light beer. For those who don't follow trends, but craft them. Flight by Yingling is 12 ounces of uncompromised refreshment from America's oldest brewery. With only 2.6 grams of carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Don't just raise a glass, raise the bar. Flight by Yingling. Now available wherever beer is sold. DG Yingling and Son Incorporated. Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Please enjoy responsibly.
Hey, Indians fans, we're pitching more savings on more selection. Head down to Andy Moore Volkswagen in Avon today and check out our all-star lineup. Shop dozens of your favorite new Volkswagen vehicles, all priced for your lifestyle and budget. Or get Grand Slam savings on all pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. There's never been a better time to save. Drive home a new Volkswagen today. Only at Andy Moore Volkswagen in Avon, where more means more. Shop our entire inventory online at andymorevw.com.
Did you know that WM and the Indianapolis Indians are teaming up to make Victory Field more sustainable? From recycling education to materials management, WM and the Indians are always working for a sustainable tomorrow. If your business is interested in adopting sustainable practices, please visit WM.com for more information. Brought to you by WM, the official waste disposal and recycling partner of Victory Field.
Now back to your Indianapolis Indians on Fox Sports 1260, Indy's sports station.
Hey, Indians fans, you can take your lunch at the ballpark or cut out of the office early during Wednesday day games. With first pitch scheduled for 1:35, it's so easy to spend an afternoon at the ballpark. Wednesday day games are brought to you by Elements Financial. Bottom of the 4th inning, tied at 4. Hunter Stratton came on. He got the final 2 outs of the 3rd. And he's going to be gifted a clean 4th. Seeing the top of the order, Parker Meadows was the only guy not to hit in that 2-run 3rd inning for Toledo. Then we'll see Lipsius, who led it off with a double, and Justin Henry Malloy. Nope, Not Hunter Stratton. Eli Villalobos into the game on an Indiana 8-1-1 call to the bullpen. Villalobos has struggled with command since being a waiver claim by the Pirates from the Marlins organization. And the first pitch to Meadows misses low. Villalobos, the 25-year-old from La Habra, California, appeared in 3 games with the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. 1-0 pitch to Meadows on the way. And it misses outside 2-0. With Jacksonville, 4 2/3, 4 hits, 6 earned, 7 strikeouts, and 7 walks.
I mean, 7 walks in 4 2/3 innings?
I haven't even gotten to the Indy numbers. 2-0 pitch, misses outside, 3-0. With Indianapolis, his four appearances coming into today's game, 2 1/3 innings, 6 runs, 5 strikeouts, 5 walks. So all in all, he's thrown 7 innings in AAA so far, 12 strikeouts, 12 walks. 3-0. It's a called strike on the inside corner. Villalobos got up to AAA for the first time last year. 3-1, check swing, did he go? The answer is yes from the home plate umpire Jose Navas.
Well, I didn't think he went at all there.
No, and Parker Meadows didn't think he went, so he gave this side eye to the crew chief who's got the plate today. Count now full. And Villalobos, payoff pitch on the way. And he yanked it. And missed low and inside, and a leadoff walk. Top of the 8th inning in Cleveland. Cal Quantrill was no hit through 6. He's done. He went 7 innings, a 1-hit ball. The Guardians up 2-0. Turns the ball over to James Karinchak, and I assume Emmanuel Clase to try and close out a win for the Guardians. First pitch to Lipsius. That missed, I guess, inside. Ball 1. Feels like one that Andy Rodriguez would challenge, but
I think he was looking in the dugout, too, to ask about it.
Yeah, needs to get the permission slip signed. 1-0. It's a called strike, identical spot. 1-1. Lipsy is so far today 2 for 2 with a single and a double. 2 runs scored. Crazy score in Queens, the bottom of the 5th. 1-1. Slow curveball misses the top of the zone. 2 balls and a strike. The Rockies lead the Mets 10-5 in the bottom of the 5th. It was after the Mets won 1-0 on Friday and lost to Colorado 5-2 yesterday. Mets at risk of falling to 17-18. 2-1 misses low. Runner was moving, and Meadows in safely with no throw. Stolen base. And the count now 3-1 at the plate. For Parker Meadows, that was his 4th stolen base on the year. Big man moves well. He's 6'4".
So does Austin. Austin's 6'3".
Yeah. 3-1. Misses low. Back-to-back free passes issued by Villalobos to open his afternoon. So now Justin Henry Malloy has walked and struck out.
Henry Rodriguez goes out to talk to him.
As does Dan Meyer.
You know, throwing strikes can be a genetic thing as well. Now, some guys may have it in the bullpen, not in the game. That's not genetics. But the ability to hit spots and throw strikes is genetic to some extent. So you can work and work all you want with some pitchers, and it doesn't make a difference. They just don't throw strikes. We saw that with Nick Burdi, who just, by the way, was outrighted to AAA Durham the other day. Nick Burdi never really did anything to get to AAA or the big leagues, but he has a great arm.
Burdi was a Louisville Cardinal. I met Zach a couple times, his younger brother, who was in the White Sox organization. Nick, of course, was in the Pirates organization. Both guys closers at Louisville. Pitch to Malloy. Misses upstairs. From Downers Grove, Illinois. Suburbia. Both threw hard. 1-0 pitch from Villalobos. Misses low, ball 2. So Eli Villalobos has thrown 13 pitches. 3 have caught the zone. And a first and second. And the 2-0. This is upstairs, 3-0. Do have a final score from Atlanta. Braves walked it off in the 12th, 3-2. 3-0 pitch, check swing. Did he go on a pitch that was low? Yes, he did. 3-1. Villalobos bailed out there on 3-0. So the count 3 balls to the strike. Still nobody out in the bottom of the 4th inning, and a tie game 4-4. 3-1 catches the lower outside corner, and the count's full. Michael Harris, the reigning NL Rookie of the Year, delivered the walk-off double for the Braves. 3-2 pitch. Runs up. I think that hit Malloy. It hit him. That got him on the back forearm. It was going to be ball 4, but getting another look, he started a swing, but it caught him, right on that outside of the forearm, just above the wrist, and that one hurts. So the bases are loaded. Nobody's put a ball in play yet. Still nobody out. It's Tyler Nevin, who's 1 for 1 with 2 driven in, an RBI double, and a bases loaded walk. Malloy got hit with a 92-mile-an-hour fastball. Now the pitch to Nevin. Swinging away, and a soft liner to second, caught by Gonzalez, and everybody else is safe. There was no throw. Malloy back into first with a dive. So a soft line out is the first out of the bottom of the 4th inning. First pitch swinging after 2 walks and a hit batsman. So now Andrew Knapp. 1 for 2, but it was his out that was the run producer. Had an RBI ground out in the first. Pitch to Knapp. It's a called strike 1. 2 switch hitting catchers on this roster. They're both in the lineup. Knapp's doing the catching. Michael Papierski's playing first. 0-1 pitch. It bounces. Toledo started the scoring with 2 in the bottom of the first. The Indians responded with 1 in the second and 3 in the third to take a 4-2 lead. But Toledo got those 2 right back. Half inning later. 1-1, a nice changeup. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Knapp a teensy bit choked up in the 1-2 pitch. Bounced foul. No hockey today on the broadcast. The Toledo Mud Hens, one of 2 professional sports teams in the city of Toledo. The other, an ECHL team, which is the step below the AHL.
I'm glad you clarified that.
Toledo Walleye. 1-2. Nice changeup. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. There's 2 away. So 2 gone. Bases still loaded. It's Jonathan Davis. Davis is 1 for 2 with an RBI. First pitch. This is up and in. Ball 1. The Toledo Walleye playing in the Kelly Cup playoffs. We were watching a lot of hockey when we were trying to watch what was going on in the top left of the screen. 1-0 pitch. This is inside. 2-0.
That pitch was very close.
find the edge.
That should be a strike.
Andy Rodriguez dialing up the pitch comm, setting up outside. And the 2-0 pitch popped up. It was an inside fastball, but that's out of play behind home plate. So a foul ball, runs the count to 2-1. Next pitch. This is low and away. 3-1. Lobos hoping not to miss, bringing a run. Bases were loaded with nobody out. The 3-1 pitch. Davis hits that hard on the ground. Bissonnette to his backhand, dove, pops up, throws to first, and they get him. A diving stop by the third baseman Bissonnette and a long throw. And the bases were loaded with nobody out. Nobody comes in to score. We're at the end of 4. It's the Indians 4, Toledo 4.
Are your investments going nowhere? Here's a tip that always pays big dividends. Invest in yourself, your talent, your smarts, your skills. Maybe it's time to make that investment and start a career in IT or upskill to boost your current career. At My Computer Career, you can bank on us. We'll help you get the right skills and the right certifications to start or advance your IT career. IT keeps growing, so go with the growth at My Computer Career. The right training, the right timing, the right career. Invest in you at mycomputercareer.edu. Start now.
The internet can be an all-you-can-eat buffet for identity thieves.
So full.
Too many maiden names.
And social security numbers.
Where'd you find those?
By the password bar. Can't miss them.
LifeLock alerts you to identity threats you could miss by monitoring your credit and bank statements. If your identity is stolen, a dedicated U.S.-based restoration specialist will work to fix it. No one can prevent all identity theft, but everyone can save up to 25% off their first year with promo code NEWS. Go to LifeLock.com.
Ray Magliozzi here for eBay Motors. You're driving along and some nimrod cuts you off. You hit the horn. Jeez, it sounds like a goose in distress. Time to head over to eBay Motors. They have horns for every make and model, not to mention horn pads, steering wheels, wiring, and more. 122 million parts. You can even go for an upgrade. Looks like Mr. Cutoff Man needs a new seat cover. Try eBay Motors, pal. Get the right parts at the right prices. eBay Motors. Let's ride.
Back to the Indianapolis Indians on Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
Top of the 5th inning, and we're tied at 4 between the Indians and Mud Hens in the series finale. Indians have already secured the series win. They're looking for win number 5 in a row. Not sure if Jake Higginbotham is still on the hill. He is not. Who do you got?
Brendan White.
Brendan White. I'll fill you in on White in a moment, but Howard will call the play-by-play now.
Thank you, Jack. Ryan Valade struck out and popped up, and he swings, and he hits it high in the air, foul to the right side, out of play, strike 1.
Brendan White is 24 years old from White Plains, New York. He's a Siena College Saint. He's got a sub-2 ERA in 10 appearances, 15 innings, 3 earned runs.
And the pitch is outside the ball. Whenever I hear somebody from White Plains, New York, I have a flashback to my childhood of a wrestler, Arnold the Golden Boy Skolin from White Plains, New York. And he was a good guy. Here's a swing and a high fly ball, deep left center field. That's got a good look way back. And that ball's gone. A home run for Ryan Valade. He hit one yesterday, and he's hit one today. And the Indians take the lead, 5-4. What a greeting for Brendan White.
Valade got a hanging breaking ball there, and he didn't miss it. We were seeing him miss some of those cookies early in his Indians tenure, but back-to-back days here with a mammoth shot to left center.
And the batter, Aaron Shackelford, he's grounded out and walked. And every time Arnold Skolin was on wrestling, he was losing, about to be beaten. He'd make this great comeback, start throwing haymakers, and make a great comeback, but lose in the end. He was a good guy. The Golden Boy, Arnold Skolin. And there's a swing and a fly ball off the bat of Aaron Shackelford. That's deep to right center. That's way back. That's gone. Back-to-back home runs by Valade and by Shackelford. And the Indians take the lead 6-4. And for Shackelford, home run number 3. Valade also hit his third.
That's the second back-to-back homer trip that we've seen from the Indians this week. First time it was on back-to-back pitches there. We had to stomach a strike in between, but Shackelford is amped up in the Indians' dugout.
Back-to-back, and now a man who's also homered, Chris Owings. He's homered to center and singled to left center and knocked in 2 runs. 3 home runs by the Indians today. And they lead 6-4. So here Brendan White comes into the game and gives up home runs to the first 2 men he faces. Indians are going for their 5th consecutive win, and if they get it, they'll be within 2 games of 500. Breaking ball, low and away. Time for this date in Indians and baseball history.
Yeah, we'll start with this date in Indians history. On this date in 1970, after hitting a 2-run homer in the 7th inning, Indians catcher Bill Plummer was hit by a pitch to walk it off to give the Indians a 3-2 win.
And there's a swing and a miss at a fastball. And then Bill Plummer was called up by the Reds. The Reds were the Indians' parent team, and he was Johnny Bench's backup for several years. And a breaking ball low and away, and prior to the 78 season, they released him, and they made Don Werner the backup catcher. Plummer then was a coach and a manager, managed in the big leagues, I believe with Seattle. And a fastball hit high in the air, foul, right side, out of play. 2-2.
Bill Plummer managed 1 season for the Seattle Mariners.
And this pitch a little outside. It's quite a while ago, too.
92.
It's just 31 years. It's before your time.
Yeah.
I remember it well. Didn't catch the second game of double headers. You know, backup catcher, sometimes a day game after a night game. And played on some great Reds ball clubs. And a breaking ball is pulled on the ground wide of third. Diving stop by Nevin. Throw to first. Not in time. Tyler Nevin diving to his left. An excellent stop. However, Chris Owings beats it out. An infield single. And Nevin got off a strong throw, throwing from his knees, no less. And clearly Owings was safe. Here's Cal Mitchell. He's fly deep to right and fly to short center.
Bill Plummer wasn't used much, it seems, during those years. I was just looking at Johnny Bench's numbers.
He played a lot. Breaking ball high and away.
Durable. Bill Plummer played 50 games in 73, played 50 games in 74.
Collected some nice postseason checks. How many games in 75 and 6?
75 and 6. He played 65, and then he played 56 in 76.
And 77 was his last year with the Reds.
Yep. Then he played 41 games in Seattle. 77, he hit 137 in 51 games.
That's why Don Werner was given the job the following year. And Johnny Bench got hurt in 78, and Donnie Werner had to catch a good deal. And a fastball is a strike to Cal Mitchell.
Doc, phone.
Donnie Werner was ultimately optioned back to Indianapolis because he didn't hit either, and Vic Carell became the number 2 catcher. Pitches inside, that's a ball.
It's hard to hit when you don't get the opportunity to settle into a rhythm.
Well, that's a good point, but you still have to hit more than 130 or 150.
Yeah.
And Werner was playing every day, too. His bench was hurt. The pitch was outside. And included in that was Tom Seaver's no-hitter, which Donnie Werner caught. The only no-hitter of Seaver's career, June of 1978. And a fastball down the middle, strike called. And the count's full. Indians 6, Toledo 4, top of the fifth. And the 1970 Indianapolis Indians were managed by Vern Rapp. And the pitch is in there, strike 3, throw to second, not in time. Or they called it in time. So it's a double play. A double play. A call third strike. And a throw down. And Owings is caught stealing. Now, why do they still have 3-0? Is Cal Mitchell challenging?
To the naked eye, that pitch looked low and away. It would have been ball 4, but we'll see.
And you know, if it's ball 4 and they challenge, that eliminates the caught stealing too.
Yep. So this feels like the right moment to challenge. Getting another look, I mean, that looks...
It was fairly close, but I can see where they overrule it and make it a ball. Strikeout and a double play. Now, Miguel Perez is talking to the plate umpire, Jose Navas. I'm not sure about what. And let's see about the challenge. It's called a strike. It's not overruled. So it's a strike him out, throw him out, double play. Mitchell looked at strike 3, 2-6 on the putout. And there are 2 away. I'm not sure why Miguel Perez was out there. The batter is Josh Bissonette. He struck out and walked. Pitch is high. That just reinforces our point. Pitches like that should be called strikes.
Yes.
And that one, I agree with you. I thought that was going to be overturned. And here's the swing and a miss, strike 2.
Well, and that's the other thing. Like, that is the moment to challenge, where you have a 2-out swing.
Exactly.
We were seeing 1-0 pitches in the second inning with nobody on being challenged, and that felt unnecessary.
Well, the hitter felt, hey, I'm going to win, and they won the challenges too, but I agree with you. That's why they got to tweak this system and do something with it. The pitch is high. We had so many challenges in the first few innings of this game. I think they have to do one of 2 things. Either hold all challenges to the last few innings, and here's the swing and a miss, or you get 3 challenges and that's it, whether or not you're right or wrong.
Yeah.
You can keep challenging all day if you're right, and that's exactly what we had on borderline pitches. And here's a swing and a miss, and he struck him out at a fastball to retire the side. At the end of 4.5, the Indians 6, Toledo 4.
When you choose Andy Moore Kia, you'll always be treated like the MVP. That's what makes them the 2022 Dealer of the Year and Consumer Satisfaction Award winner. Plus, this season, they're proud to partner with your Indianapolis Indians. You won't just win at Victory Field. You'll score big with their easy, more-to-your-door vehicle delivery program. So choose Andy Moore Kia this season and score great deals on your next new Kia. Online at andymorekia.com.
More for your money. Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
I've got some advice for you. If you need a very special gift for a very special someone, then you need to see my friend Mary and her spectacular collection of beautiful jewelry at Camus Fine Jewelers at 82nd and Fall Creek. Mary's been making me a hero for years, and she'll do the same for you. They'll even gift wrap it for you also. A special something to fit everyone's budget. Come on, do you really think she wants a shiny new vacuum? Or would she rather have a shiny new diamond? Camus Fine Jewelers really are a cut above.
The Indianapolis Indians are always right here on Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
Okay, we get ready for the bottom of the fifth. Jack, this date in baseball history.
Yep, we'll start on this date in 1957, an unfortunate one. Cleveland Indians pitcher Herb Score was hit by a line drive comebacker in his right eye off the bat of the Yankees' Gil McDougall.
Yeah, it was a terrible thing. Herb had looked like he was going to become a Hall of Famer. Corey Joyce, the batter. And the first pitch is over the outside corner, and J.C. Flowers has come on to pitch for the Indians.
Flowers, the 24-year-old, making his 8th appearance on the year.
Here's a swing and a miss.
14 to third innings for Flowers. He's got a 3.14 ERA, 5 earned, 15 strikeouts, 7 walks.
The Indians now are leading 6-4. And then Herb, which most people aren't aware of, slipped on a wet mound in Washington while he was trying to come back, hurt his shoulder, was misdiagnosed. He never was the same. Here's a swing and a miss, strike 2, 1-2. Herb Score had the great year in Indianapolis, 1954, won 20 games, struck out 330 batters. Breaking ball outside. Rookie of the year in the American League with Cleveland the next year. Great year in 1956. But it all ended. Here's a swing and a miss. He struck him out. There's one away.
Next one for you, Howard. This date, 1959. A crowd of 93,103 comes to the L.A. Coliseum on Roy Campanella night to show their affection for the paralyzed former Dodger catcher. The Dodgers were beaten by the Yankees 6-2 in an exhibition game that night.
Brendan Davis, the batter, and he takes a fastball down the middle for a strike. So tragically, in January of 1958, Roy Campanella was driving his car in New York, was in an automobile accident, and never was able to walk again. Here's a swing and a miss. Campy was a 3-time National League MVP, 1951, 3 and 5. Breaking ball low and away. And the Dodgers moved to L.A. prior to the 1958 season, leaving Brooklyn. Roy Campanella's a Hall of Famer. And a breaking ball swing and a miss, and he struck him out, and they're a two-way. Look at this now, this period from 1951 to 55. As I said, Roy Campanella, the National League MVP, the Dodger catcher in 51, 53, and 55. And the Yankee catcher, Yogi Berra, was the American League MVP in 1951, 54, and 55.
Wow.
Michael Papierski, the batter, and he swings, and there's a long drive hit out to deep right. That's way back, and that's a home run. So with 2 outs and the bases empty, the switch-hitting first baseman up there left-handed homers to right field. It's his first home run of the season. He got a pitch and nice uppercut swing, pitch above the knees, and it's now the Indians 6, Toledo 5. Parker Meadows, the batter, he's single, flied out, walked, stolen the base, and scored.
Next one for you, Howard. This date in 1966.
Well, this pitch is popped up, short right center, second baseman calling, and Gonzalez has it, and the side is retired. 5 innings are in the books. The Indians 6, Toledo 5.
WNDE, WFBQ, HD2, Indianapolis. We are Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
Dear Exit Strategy, let's pick the perfect Toyota for our great escape. Try the sporty Camry, the elegant Venza, the adventurous RAV4, the spacious Highlander, or the dynamic CHR. No matter which vehicle you choose, there's an exit from the ordinary to match. See you soon, Toyota. Visit your local Toyota dealer or check out Toyota.com and start planning your getaway today. Toyota, let's go places.
To survive the perils of history and time, a brewery needs to hold true to the values it was founded on. Yingling, America's oldest brewery, began brewing lager close to 2 centuries ago. We're still here today because we made a damn good beer that tastes the way beer's supposed to. Yingling Traditional Lager. Respect. It's earned.
And the filet mignon, medium rare.
A steak is like a burger, only better. The front row is like the nosebleeds, only better. And Elements Financial? It's like a bank, only better. Yes, Elements offers higher deposit rates, lower loan rates, and fewer fees to help you succeed financially. Visit elements.org to learn more. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Now back to your Indianapolis Indians on Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
Sixth inning, Jack will call the play-by-play. You have 1966, this date in baseball history.
On this date in 66, after starting the season 4-16, the Yankees fired manager Johnny Keane. He was replaced by the GM, Ralph Houck. First pitch to Chavez Young, misses outside from Brendan White for ball one.
I remember that like it was yesterday. It was a Saturday. The Yankees were in Anaheim, and Ralph had led them to 3 straight pennants and 2 world championships before being kicked upstairs.
1-0 pitch, misses up and out.
And that was Johnny Keane's second year. They went 77 and 85 his first year. They finished 6th. And I wanted the Yankees to win that game so badly, and they did that night in Anaheim.
2-0 pitch to Young. It's popped up foul out of play, 2-1.
And they got red hot. They swept the Twins. They upped their record to 17 and 20. It was 18 and 21. But then they hit the skids, and they finished in last place.
How long did Ralph Houck?
Through 1973.
Gotcha. 2-1 pitch, misses up and out. 3-1. Advantage Young.
He didn't want to become the GM, but the Yankees were in a popularity contest with the Mets, so they figured, let's make Yogi Berra the manager and Ralph the GM, which they did prior to 64.
3-1 is fouled back, and the count's full.
And they fired Yogi after the 64 season and brought Johnny Keane in.
Couldn't make up their mind, it seems. Move forward 20 years after this 3-2 pitch. And the pitch. What happened here? Did he swing?
Was time called?
Maybe. Granted time, yep. So the 3-2 now to Young. Swing and a miss. Goes down on a slider on the back door, and Brendan White as his third strikeout. There's one away, and now it's Nick Gonzalez, who's 0 for 3 with 3 Ks. All right, this date in 1986, Phillies center fielder Gary Maddox announces his retirement at 36 years old. The Secretary of Defense won 8 Gold Gloves.
Great center fielder, as you just said. Ralph Kiner, the Mets broadcaster, had a great line.
Swing and a miss from Gonzalez, 0-1.
He said 85% of the earth is covered by water, the other 15% by Gary Maddox.
I've heard that same thing about Ben Revere when he was at the top of his game, but now I know that's borrowed. 0-1 pitch, Gonzalez launches out to left center field, taking Meadows and Davis back to the wall, and that rolls to the wall. Gonzalez hits the bag at second, and he stops there with a double. Gonzalez needed a
calendar
ball to
Sunday
come off his bat
calendar.
First way. He's 0 for 3 with 3 punch-outs, and now he's got a
Screen
double.
recording Google Map.
Second for Endy Rodriguez. I have 2 more for you. Endy so far today 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a walk. On this date in 1999, Rays first baseman Fred McGriff sets a major league record by homering in his 34th major league ballpark.
That's really something. Crime dog.
First pitch to Endy. He golfs high in the air down the right field line. This is tailing foul and out of play.
And McGriff hit all those home runs, a lot with Toronto and San Diego, and just didn't get a lot of publicity.
Yeah.
But he was a terrific hitter. And that was the Devil Rays. They were still the Devil Rays then. That was their second year of existence. And they were managed by Larry Rothschild.
0-1 pitch to Endy Rodriguez. On the way, and it's fouled back. 0-2. Yeah, I was thinking, okay, why would 34 make sense? But he was playing in that, expansion type era, right? And you had a couple of ballpark changes.
Sure.
You had a couple new
Exactly.
ballparks open. But I've got one more after this. 0-1 pitch, is fouled away. 0-2. This date in 2011, Howard Justin Verlander throws his second career no-hitter as he blanks the Blue Jays in a 9-0 win. Only base runner was an 8th-inning walk. He erased him on a double play ball.
Well, he's headed for Cooperstown.
0-2, a wave and a miss from Endy. Strikeout number 2 of the inning. Or 2 away.
Won the Cy Young Award last year again. Now a New York Met. Made his first start a few days ago. Allowed a couple of quick runs, but settled in. But he's a great pitcher and headed for the Hall of Fame when he's done.
Josh Palacios now the hitter.
And he says he wants to pitch for several more years.
He said he wants to throw till he's 45 years old. He's 40 now. Palacios 2 for 3. He's singled twice, one of which an RBI single, and he struck out. First pitch to Palacios. That's fouled back for strike 1. Indians leading 6-5. Indians have 9 hits. Account for their 6 runs. Toledo has 8. Next pitch to Palacios. Misses outside for ball 1. So the count's 1-1. And the pitch to Josh. Swinging a little tapping bounce ball to the right side, and the throw to first gets away. So Palacios reaches. Gonzalez will score on that error. And the Indians take a 7-5 lead here in the top of the 6th. Didn't get the best view, so can't go into farther depth. We know that Palacios is at second base. Official scoring is a ground ball single and a throwing error on the pitcher White to allow Palacios to advance to second and Gonzalez to score. And as Ryan Valade took outside for ball 1, he swings and misses through an upstairs fastball to run the count even. 1-1 pitch, wave and a miss. Valade behind in the count, 1-2. Righty bat Valade. Sees the 1-2 and he waves and misses through a high fastball. 3 strikeouts in that inning, but 1 does come in to score. And as we go to the bottom of the 6th, it's the Indians 7, Toledo 5.
White Claw Hard Seltzer. Crafted using seltzer water, 5% alcohol, and a hint of fruit flavor. Available in a variety of fruit flavors, including black cherry, mango, watermelon, and strawberry. White Claw Hard Seltzer is your open invitation to escape to pure enjoyment, whatever that means for you. Made simple, because fun always is. When the question is, should we say, let's. White Claw Hard Seltzer. Please drink responsibly. Hard seltzer with flavors. White Claw Seltzer works. Chicago, Illinois.
At Great Clips, we know you live a full life, which is why we're full of ways to make getting a great haircut easier. With Clip Notes, we save your haircut details, so you can get the look you love from the skilled stylists at any Great Clip salon. Plus, with convenient online check-in, you save time too. So even when you're not thinking about your next haircut, we are. And when you choose Great Clips, it's gonna be great. Download our app today. Join a salon team. Visit jobs.greatclips.com.
It is something we learn when we are young, and it becomes a part of our character as we grow. It allows us to dream and gives us assurance. Of all the comforts we provide at Williams Comfort Air, the most important one is trust. And the reason we value it most is because we do whatever it takes to earn it. Call today to enjoy exceptional savings on a high-efficiency Carrier heating system. Turn to the experts you trust at Williams Comfort Air.
Back to the Indianapolis Indians on Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
Bottom of the 6th inning, and the Indians are up 7-5 on Toledo in the series finale. It's getaway, David. The road trip is not over for the Indians. They head to St. Paul for a week before coming back home and hosting the Iowa Cubs. First place Iowa Cubs. No, the second place Iowa Cubs. They are back at Memphis by a half game after losing yesterday. J.C. Flowers back on for his second inning of work, and the first pitch to Lipsius is rolled over to short. Owings has it, throws to first, and there's 1 away. The first pitch out for Flowers. And J.C. Flowers now has thrown 12 pitches, 9 for strikes. He was taken deep by the 9-man Michael Papierski.
Messages.
He struck out the first two guys, Joyce and Brendan Davis, in his 5th inning very quickly. First pitch to Justin Henry Malloy is a called strike on the outside edge. And after that home run to Papierski, he got an infield pop-up from Meadows. 0-1 from Flowers. Fastball at the knees for a called strike. So he's quickly ahead of Malloy. 0-2. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout, a walk, and a hit by pitch. And the 0-2 misses outside. Flowers kicks and deals, and he gets a swing and a miss. Upstairs fastball got Malloy. It's a third strikeout and 4 outs for Flowers. He's gotten 4 outs on 16 pitches. There are 2 away. Or 5 outs, pardon. Couple of score
Messages.
updates. First pitch to Tyler Nevin comes in and misses
Hazel, we're
upstairs
going
for
to
ball
get a
1.
round of storms that may
Yankees and Rays
and
tied at
Gmail.
7 in the bottom of the 8th.
Meet. That's United Weather.
1-0 pitch.
Gmail.
Even a miss. Other one in Pirates, Blue Jays, Toronto up 4-0 on Pittsburgh, looking to avoid the series sweep. 1-1. It's lifted foul right side and out of play. Tyler Nevin today, 1 for 2. Couple driven in. And the 1-2 pitch. Called third strike on the outer edge. J.C. Flowers is locked in. Through 2 innings on 20 pitches. He's got 4 punch-outs, and we're through 6. The Indians 7, Toledo 5.
The Hoosier Lottery is proud to champion dreams and help build a stronger, safer, smarter Indiana. Since 1989, we've given back more than $7 billion to good causes across the state. Each year, we contribute $30 million to local police and firefighters' pensions, as well as $30 million to the Teachers' Retirement Fund. We are proud to champion our Hoosier heroes who have dedicated their lives to lending a hand. Learn more at HoosierLottery.com. The Hoosier Lottery. Imagine that. Must be 18 or older to play. Please play responsibly.
Sometimes we lose, sometimes we win. Sometimes we try to fit it all in. Sometimes we don't know what's in store. Sometimes we find what we're looking for. Sometimes we're rolling easy and free. Sometimes 1 and 1 makes 3. So much to love along this ride. That's why Nationwide is on your side.
Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates, Columbus, Ohio.
Hey, Indians fans, looking for more home run savings on more selection? Head over to Andy Moore Nissan in Avon. Shop hundreds of your favorite new Nissans, including our major league lineup of commercial vehicles and Rocky Ridge trucks. Our all-star financing team will help you get approved and on the road in no time. And when you need to service your vehicle, check out our state-of-the-art Premier Express Service Center. Get your Grand Slam deal today at Andy Moore Nissan in Avon, where more means more. Online at AndyMooreAvonNissan.com.
The Indianapolis Indians are always right here on Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
7th inning of the series finale, and the Indians are leading the Mud Hens 7-5. Jack McMullen, Howard Kellman, and Brendan White has thrown 2 innings, taking him 41 pitches to do so. See, White's back out for his 3rd inning of work. Starting with Aaron Shackelford. That's not Brendan White. Now the right-hander Lane Henderson into the game. Fill you in on Henderson in a moment as Jose Navas, the crew chief, disappears from our line of sight. But he is back. Henderson setting his first pitch to Shackelford, who homered last time. Misses outside for ball 1. Henderson, the 26-year-old, big guy, 6'4", 200 pounds. Between double and triple A so far, Henderson, through 8 appearances, has a 1.35 ERA. 1-0 pitch misses outside. He's got 13 1/3 innings Struck out 15. So now Henderson, his 2-0 pitch to Shackelford, misses low and away. Saw Henderson a little bit earlier this week, and we noted that, it feels like his whole body kind of drifts off towards the first base side of the pitcher's mound. It's almost like he's falling off. The 3-0 misses up and out. 4-pitch walk to open Henderson's afternoon. It's still afternoon. I guess we're on the edge of evening at 4:15. I'd say 5 o'clock is probably where you get out of the afternoon and into the evening. So Shackelford aboard for the third time today, his second walk, and now it's Chris Owings who has yet to be retired. First pitch, that misses upstairs for ball 1. 5 straight balls you assume that the Indians are taking until Henderson proves that he can find the strike zone. Indy leading 7-5 in the top of the 7th. Henderson's pitch misses upstairs. 6 straight balls, and the catcher Knapp hops out of the crouch and jogs out to the mound to talk to Henderson. Let's check out the affiliates. Top of the 8th inning in High A, Greensboro leading Winston-Salem 8-6. Low A, Bradenton trailing Tampa. That game just went final 10-7. The Tampa Tarpons beat the Bradenton Marauders. And Altoona lost today 4-1 in Richmond. Kyle Nicholas, the Ball State alum, was the starter. He was the loser. Man at first, meeting adjourned. The 2-0 pitch to Chris Owings from Henderson. On the way, that's a called strike at the knees. A lot of his pitches were missing up. So good to see him find the bottom corner of the strike zone. Two-1 to Chris Owings. On the way. Swing and a miss. Good slider, and Owings swung over the top of it. 2-2. Looking at the Altoona lineup today, Leover Peguero went 0 for 4. He's hitting .244, one of the top shortstop prospects in the Pirates system. Henry Davis got the day off, but he's been great in Altoona so far this year. 2-2. Owings lifts that high in the air, out to center field. Meadows working back, looking up. That's off the top of the wall. Bounces back to Meadows. Owings stops at second base, and Shackelford slams on the brakes at third. So 2 in scoring position. Shackelford looking like he was hoping he would get the runaround, but Chris Owings just missed his second homer of the day by a foot. It was just below that yellow line, above the chain link fence, above the padded wall. So Owings with a double. He's now a triple shy of the cycle, and he's 4 for 4. First pitch to Cal Mitchell, misses low and inside. Cal so far today 0 for 3. Mason Martin has cooled off mightily. He started really hot. 1-0 pitch, a called strike. The 2021 and 22 Indianapolis Indian hitting now .204. Dylan Shockley back in the lineup in Altoona. 1-0 for 3 with a strikeout. 1-1 pitch. Cal with a big hack. He came up with nothing. So Mitchell behind in the count, 1-2. Man, at second and third, nobody out, top 7. Indians leading 7-5. Infield playing in. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Breaking ball in the dirt. And Cal fans for the second time today. One away, top 7, and now it's Josh Bissonette. 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts and a walk.
Messages, 6 minutes ago. Angel, are you still awake? It's getting humid outside and a little windy. Is there storms coming? Google, Gmail, Amazon, messages. Angel, unread, are you still awake? It's getting humid outside and a little windy. Is there storms coming?
Henry Davis
4-4.
in 20 games.
Messages. 8:20 p.m. Status bar item. Message. Delete. Your item. Sent. Angel. And my app says the dew point is 65. 4:20 p.m.
Walked 16 times, struck out 20 times. Slugging over 600. He's got 15 driven in. He's 5 for 7 in stolen bases. 1-1. Fouled back from Bissonnette. 1-2. Matt Gorski, the Fishers native, hitting 219 games. One-two. Bissonnette lifts it back and foul right side. One-two pitch from Henderson on the way. And Bissonnette lifts that out to right center field. Meadows on a sprint looking up, and that's off the wall. One hops off one of the Modelo cans in the wall in right center. Shackelford in to score. Owings in to score. And that's a 2-run double for Josh Bissonnette. It's 9-5 Indy here in the 7th. Bissonnette, he lined that ball the other way. First double of the year. Splits the gap in right center. Now first pitch to Chavez Young. Misses low.
Message received from Angel. Angel is typing. Your Angel, excuse me, 422, buddy. Angel. Message received from Angel. I honestly thought you had fallen asleep on me. Angel is typing.
Double and a run scored. He's also hit by a pitch. The 1-0 misses inside. 2-0.
Message received from Angel. I was like, oh Lord, no, it looks like I will be doing the storms all by myself. That's what I thought.
His hat, but they didn't review it. 2-0 pitch. It's fouled away left side. 2-1. Action in the Toledo bullpen. Right-hander up and warming. 2-1, a swing and a miss, 2-2. Henderson has thrown 22 pitches. He's got just one out. Lane Henderson set just below the belt. 2-2, swing and a miss. Nice change up below the zone. Young extended. There are 2 away. The Indians are leading 9-5. They've struck out 14 times as a team. In total, we've had 8 combined walks and 23 strikeouts. First pitch to Nick Gonzalez, rolled over to short. Joyce has it, throws on the run, and they get Nick to retire the side. 2-run double from Josh Bissonnette extends the Indians' lead. Stretch time in Toledo. It's the Indians 9, Toledo 5.
Franciscan Health is proud to be the official team physicians for the Indianapolis Indians, with leading sports medicine experts that step up to the plate when you need answers, providing comprehensive sports care to athletes of all ages and abilities. Their accomplished sports medicine specialists can help you prevent, treat, and rehab sports-related injuries. So let's play some ball. Get back to it with Franciscan Health. Check out their full range of services at franciscanhealth.org/sports.
Message received from Angel. Oh Lord.
Indy's local natural gas, water, wastewater, and thermal energy services provider is hiring.
Angel is typing.
We foster an inclusive and collaborative environment.
Message received from Angel. Can I call you for a minute before you go?
We offer competitive benefits that focus on the health and well-being of our employees and their families. With a variety of full and part-time positions available across a wide range of disciplines, chances are there's something for you. Work with cross-functional teams and explore career development opportunities to further enhance your skills. Our work goes beyond providing safe and reliable utilities. Citizens employees are the kind of people who are dedicated to making a difference in our community. If you're looking for a career in a trusted field, with an employer who values quality work and their employees, then Citizens Energy Group is where you want to be. View open positions and apply today at citizensenergygroup.com/careers.
Now back to your Indianapolis Indians on Fox Sports 1260, Indy's sports station.
Hey, Indians fans, Meijer presents Kids Eat Free Sundays at Victory Field. Children 14 and under receive a hot dog, a bag of chips, and a Capri Sun with the price of admission on select Sundays. Also have an Indiana 811 call to the bullpen. Know what's below by going to 811now.com. J.C. Flowers was awesome over his 2 innings out of the pen. And now it's the right-hander Colin Selby, 25-year-old from Chesapeake, Virginia. Selby, this is his 11th appearance. He's got a 4.09 ERA in 11 innings. The first pitch fouled straight down by Andrew Knapp. Selby struck out 10, got a whip, walks and hits per innings pitched, right under 1.5. Knapp so far today 1 for 3. 0-1. It's a called strike at the knees, 0-2. Indians up 9-5. 9 runs on 12 hits. Flawless defense. The 0-2. It's a called third strike on the outside corner. Selby locked him up with a nice breaking ball. There's 1 away. Really nice 3-pitch sequence from Colin Selby. Gets a backwards K and Knapp. There's 1 away. Now Jonathan Davis, who's 1 for 3. And the first pitch from Selby. It's a called strike 1. Davis had an RBI single back in a 2-run third. And the pitch. That's popped up right side, down the right field line. This is carrying out towards Mitchell in the triangle, near the foul line. He puts it away. Or 2 away. Good communication by the 3 of those guys out there. The first baseman Shackelford, the second baseman Gonzalez, and Cal, who put it away. Easiest play was for Cal working in. And now with 2 outs, Selby seeing Corey Joyce, who's 1 for 3 with a couple of punch-outs. And the pitch misses up and in. Joyce was 2 for 32 with Double-A Erie. Got the bump to triple. I got 5 hits playing his 6th game. 1-0 is a called strike at the top of the zone. One. Wave and a miss. 1-2. Always get a kick at Colin Selby's headshot on MILB.com. It looks like he took a blow dryer to his beard and kind of blew it out. Wanted it flowing in the wind. 1-2 pitch. Slider misses low and away. Righty-righty matchup. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Colin Selby with a couple of Ks. We are through 7 after a 1-2-3 7th. It's the Indians 9, Toledo 5.
The right care, the right support, the right time. When your kids need highly skilled primary care, Riley Children's Health is right here for you. With morning, daytime, and evening appointments, and Saturday appointments too. Virtual visits and 24/7 online scheduling. Riley gives you more options for care from Indiana's top doctors for kids. Where, when, and how you need it. Call 1-888-IU-HEALTH or visit rileychildrens.org/more options.
The Hoosier Lottery is proud to champion dreams and help build a stronger, safer, smarter Indiana. Since 1989, we've given back more than $7 billion to good causes across the state. Each year, we contribute $30 million to local police and firefighters' pensions, as well as $30 million to the Teachers' Retirement Fund. We are proud to champion our Hoosier heroes who have dedicated their lives to lending a hand. Learn more at HoosierLottery.com. The Hoosier Lottery. Imagine that. Must be 18 or older to play. Please play responsibly.
More for your money. Andy Moore Nissan in Avon is Indiana's largest Nissan dealer because we have the Nissan you want in stock. And that saves you a ton of money.
Want to just sell your car? At Andy Moore, we'll buy your car today without you even leaving home. Just call us and tell us about your car, and we'll bring a check to your door. It's that easy.
So save a ton now at Indiana's largest, Andy Moore Nissan in Avon. Andy Moore.
Back to the Indianapolis Indians on Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
Top of the 8th inning, Andy Rodriguez set to lead things off in a 9-5 Indians lead. They already have the series victory. They're looking for win number 5 in a row. Lane Henderson threw last inning. See a new arm into the game yet or no?
I see the Toledo broadcasters.
Yes, I see the Toledo broadcasters as well. Indians have 9 runs on 12 hits.
I think Lane is still in there. And the batter will be Andy Rodriguez.
Here's, nope, that's a new arm. Howard's calling the play-by-play now, so here's Howard.
Okay, thanks, Jack. Rodriguez is 0 for 3 in a walk. Mr. Zabala.
Anuris Zabala. 26-year-old Anuris Zabala.
He misses outside, ball 1. And the 1-0 is a big bounding ball to second. It's gloved by Lipsius. The flip on to Papirski, 1 away.
Zabala making his 11th appearance with Toledo. Previous 10, he's gone 14 innings, 11 hits, 9 earned, 10 strikeouts, 15 walks in 14 innings.
15 walks in 14 innings. Now Josh Palacios, who has 3 for 4 today. He didn't waste any time. He singled in the first inning, extending his hitting streak to 12 straight games. He swings and misses, strike 1.
Seen 25 combined strikeouts so far, 8 combined walks.
And a fastball fouled back out of play. Indians leading 9-5 in the top of the 8th. And the right-hander's pitch, swing and a miss, got him on a low outside breaking ball, and they're at 2 away. And now Ryan Valade, who's homered in 4 at-bats. Right-hand batter. Zabala pitches. Fly ball foul, right side, out of play, strike 1. And again, the right-hander's stretch and his pitch. Breaking ball, swing and a miss, strike 2. Oh, and 2. Blade also homered yesterday. Zabala's pitch, swing and a miss. He chased one that was way outside low. Strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Indians, and that is the first time today they've gone down in order. After 7.5, Indians 9, Hens 5.
Hey baseball fans, have you struck out with your current internet provider? Does their lack of support leave you feeling like you have no bullpen? And does the fact that they don't provide local 24/7, 365 support leave you feeling like you've been tossed from the game? If you're looking to hit a home run and avoid these issues, why not go with local provider 9-Star Connect? They have over 125 years in the business and have helped many people like you win the game. Visit www.9starconnect.com today and see why we are different.
Did shopping for flooring ever leave you dazed and confused? Life just got easier. Now there's Tish Flooring. In-home shopping at warehouse prices. That's right, we bring samples to you. Carpet, hardwood, tile, we have it at warehouse prices. Nights, weekends, no problem. We work on your schedule. No obligation estimates, great design advice, and installation quality you'll love. It's Tish color, texture, and style, and always at warehouse prices. Tish Flooring. In-home shopping, warehouse prices.
All I want this year is to be cancer-free.
All I want is a healthy heart.
All I want is to see the world.
All we want is hope.
Make a difference in a child's life. Make a year-end gift at RileyKids.org.
The gift of hope happens here.
At Riley Hospital.
The Indianapolis Indians are always right here on Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
Bottom half of the eighth inning, Colin Selby begins his second inning out there, and Brendan Davis leads off, and he takes a strike. It's 0-1. Hold everything. What happened? Oh, he's challenging that pitch. He's challenging that pitch. The previous pitch has been challenged, and he loses, I believe. I believe it's a strike. It's a strike. Take that. It's been such a fast-moving game that you don't mind a challenge like that.
Right.
Michael Papierski on deck. And there's a swing and a miss, strike two.
I was starting to miss the challenges. We had so many at the beginning, and then nothing.
Yeah. Davis choking up, and he swings and misses, strike three. Jack, that's not the first strikeout of the game.
No, it is not. That is number 28. So regardless of what happens to finish the job, there are 54 outs in a baseball game. If Toledo hits in the bottom of the ninth inning, over 50% are strikeouts.
Indians leading 9-5, and the batter is Michael Papierski, who homered. And he takes a fastball down the middle for a strike, 0-1. Papierski 1 for 3, switch hitter batting left. And here's a swing and a miss at a pitch in the dirt, strike two. And the 0-2 pitch is very close, called outside. The Hens are challenging. They're challenging. They feel it was strike three call. It was called outside. The previous pitch has been challenged, and the result is...
Is the ball in flight?
It's a strike. How many challenges are they getting? They've missed two of them here, and they've been wrong twice here in the eighth inning.
I think they're out of them now because they missed one earlier.
So there are two away, and Parker Meadows the batter. And a fastball is a strike. Breaking ball, swinging a foul left side out of play. 0-2. Parker has a walk and a bloop single today. We're in the bottom of the eighth. The Indians are ahead 9-5. And a breaking ball golfed in the air, center field. Hustling back, still going back, is Young to make the catch on the warning track. And the side is retired at the end of 8. The Indians 9, the Mud Hens 5.
Now, when an injury comes out of left field, they've got your back. Franciscan Health Sports Medicine provides comprehensive sports care to athletes of all ages and abilities, from students to weekend warriors to college and semi-pros. As the official team physicians for the Indianapolis Indians, they can get you out of the dugout and onto that diamond again. Check them out at franciscanhealth.org/sports training. That's franciscanhealth.org/sports training.
Hey, Indians fans, looking for more home run savings on more selection? Head over to Andy Moore Nissan in Avon. Shop hundreds of your favorite new Nissans, including our Major League lineup of commercial vehicles and Rocky Ridge trucks. Our all-star financing team will help you get approved and on the road in no time. And when you need to service your vehicle, check out our state-of-the-art Premier Express Service Center. Get your Grand Slam deal today at Andy Moore Nissan in Avon, where more means more. Online at AndyMooreAvonNissan.com.
Why is Elements Financial like a bank, only better? One reason is we are here for you both near and far. We're proud to be respected locally and accessed globally. You are likely to see us at your own workplace. Elements is based in Indiana, yet accessible from anywhere. And overall, we're helping you to be smarter with your money in any situation. Visit us at elements.org to learn more reasons we are like a bank, only better. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Now back to your Indianapolis Indians on Fox Sports 1260, Indy's sports station.
Top of the ninth, Anuris Zavala begins his second inning out there. He had a 1-2-3 eighth inning. And Aaron Shackelford will lead off. Last few innings, even though there have been a ton of strikeouts, there haven't been a lot of walks. And the pace of the game has moved up considerably. Nope, we do have a pitching change. It's Heath Henry. Heath Henry, a right-hander into pitch. And his fastball, high, ball one.
Heath Hembry, the 34-year-old right-hander from Spartanburg, South Carolina. Hembry, so far this year with Toledo, he's got one appearance. He allowed a run on 2 hits earlier this week.
And a breaking ball high and away. I remember years ago, Spartanburg Phillies. They were a Phillies team. They still have a franchise?
I don't think they still have a franchise. Spartanburg, recent headlines, because that's where Zion Williamson's from.
And this pitch high and away.
A basketball player, number 1 overall pick. But Heath Hembry in Durham this year, 8 appearances, 7 innings, 1 run, 8 strikeouts, and 5 walks.
Aaron Shackelford walked twice and homered. Fastball down the middle, strike called, 3-1. Indians 9, Toledo 5 in the top of the ninth. And a fastball is ripped on the ground into right center field, a base hit. A base hit for Shackelford. The Indians' 13th hit of the game. They had 13 hits yesterday, 13 the day before, 12 the day before that. All of those games were victories. Well, the great streak in a breaking ball, low and away, ball 1 to Chris Owings, who's 4 for 4, a homer, a double, and 2 singles. The great streak, Jack, of the Indians starting pitching doing so well ended today. But they've swung the bats well again. Breaking ball, low and away, ball 2. It was in the previous 4 games, starters had pitched 21 innings and allowed only 1 run. But they got to Ken Emanuel today.
Yeah, Ken Emanuel, 2 1/3, 6 hits, 4 earned.
Here's a high fly ball foul, right side, out of play.
Tell you what, it balloons the starter ERA over this winning streak, but still a respectable number, I'll tell you that.
Oh, yeah, it's still excellent, I would think. And there's a swing and a miss, strike 2, 2-2.
Starter ERA over this 5-game winning streak, if the Indians do hold on, 1.93.
Yep, still excellent. And the 2-2 delivery is in there. Strike three called, and there are two away. Or rather, there is one away with a runner at first. And the batter, Cal Mitchell, who is 0 for 4. Indians 9, Mud Hens 5. 1 on, 1 out, ninth inning. Breaking ball low, runner going, and no throw is made. Shackelford's in there standing with his fourth stolen base in as many attempts this year. Four for 4. And a breaking ball, a swing and a miss. Strike one, 1-1. The right-hander sets and delivers. High, and that's a ball, 2-1. The right-hander sets and delivers. Fastball hit in the air, foul, left side, out of play. Count is 2-2. One on, one out. Victory Field will be the place to be. A week from Tuesday, the Indians host the Iowa Cubs. Fastball hit in the air to left field, and it's in there for a base hit. Bounces in front of Jonathan Davis. Shackelford moves over to third. He'll hold there. And the Indians have runners first and third. The batter will be Josh Bissonnette, who has doubled in 2 runs, 1 for 3. Start of the 6-game homestand against the Iowa Cubs, beginning a week from Tuesday. For the Indians, this road trip continues Tuesday in St. Paul as the Indians begin a 6-game series. And a fastball swing and a miss. It is their only 12-game road trip of the year. They have a 9-gamer, 2 different cities, but this is the only 12-gamer of the year. Jack McMullen studying that schedule.
They also have a 12-game homestand.
Right. The homestand after the next one.
Yep.
Here's a high pop-up. Right side of the infield. Second baseman's there, and Lipsy has it on the infield dirt. And Bissonnette pops up. There are 2 away.
After St. Paul, the Indians host Iowa for 6, then go to Columbus in that bandbox for 6. That's a very hitter-friendly park. And then Toledo at home. We have an off day Tuesday playing on May 29th. And a whole bunch of home baseball after that.
Chavez Young, the batter. And he takes high a ball. Switch hitter batting left. 2 men out. Top of the 9th. Runners are at first and third. And a breaking ball in the dirt, and that's a ball. Two and 0. Embree's pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1.
Weirdest story in baseball right now has to be the Wilson Contreras thing going on in St. Louis. The catcher was revoked of his starting catching duties by manager Ali Marmol. Rumor was the $87.5 million man was going to play some outfield for the Cardinals.
There's a pitch way inside, back to the screen, and coming in to score, they got him. They got Shackelford at the plate, Was it Knapp, the catcher, who made the tag?
Yeah, I think it was Knapp. I think Knapp just grabbed it from the backstop and beat Shackelford in a sprint home. We're getting a look at the replay now.
He played the carom. And a very close play. Shackelford did not slide. So the side is retired. And at the end of 8.5, the Indians 9, Toledo 5.
Yingling Traditional Lager. The beer for drinkers who know how to soar higher and spread their wings. So prepare yourself for takeoff and let your night take flight.
Liftoff.
When your lips meet that cold, crisp amber lager, there's no looking back. So go for glory. Tonight's about the lager, and this lager is all about soaring higher. Yingling Traditional Lager. Spread your wings. DJ Yingling and Son, Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Please drink responsibly.
My daughter's making college plans, and she's got a long wish list for her future. We toured IUPUI, and we're impressed. With the campus located in downtown Indianapolis, she'll have access to real-world opportunities that will put her education to work. And with professors ranked in the top 50 nationwide for exceptional undergraduate teaching, she'll have the guidance she needs to make her future goals a reality. Want to know more? Go to iupui.edu.
It's that time of year again. Baseball and fun outdoors. Make Family Leisure your one-stop shop for outdoor fun. Family Leisure is the area's largest dealer of pools, spas, patio furniture, play gyms, outdoor rooms, and more. Open 7 days a week at the corner of Pendleton Pike and Oak Landon Road. Or you can shop online at FamilyLeisure.com. Proud sponsor of the Indians for over 20 years. Stop in with the family. Mention Indianapolis Indians and get a free baseball. Family Leisure, where family and fun come together.
Back to the Indianapolis Indians on Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
Inning in an Indiana 8-1-1 call to the bullpen brings the left-hander Daniel Zamora into the game. 13th appearance on the year for Zamora in 12 1/3, 13 hits, 10 runs, 6 earned. Struck out 15, walked 7, hit 2 batters. Zamora is 0 for 1 in save opportunities. This is not one of them with a 4-run lead.
Yep, missed it by a run. Andre Lipsius leads off. He single-double, walked, and grounded out. The Yankees and Rays are 7-7 in the top of the 10th. The pitch is high and away. Now, how about this one? Yankees were ahead 6-0 going to the bottom half of the 5th inning. Garrett Cole, who's been incredible this year, 5-0 and ERA well under 2. And Tampa Bay scores 2 in the 5th and 5 in the 6th. And there's a pitch down for a ball. 2-0. So that's baseball. You have your number one pitcher. Maybe he'd been the best pitcher in baseball. Certainly one of the best to this point.
Yeah.
You have a 6-0 lead. And in the 5th inning, they got to him and he couldn't hold the lead. Breaking ball is a strike. That's what makes baseball what it is. It's unpredictability.
And Cole went 5 innings, 5 earned. ERA jumped up to 2.09. That's how good he's been this
What
year.
was it before the game? Do you know?
I can find out now.
Here's a swing and a miss. I think it was low ones.
He might have been just under 1.5. I think he and Sonny Gray were the 2 leaders in baseball.
Two and 2 on Lipsius.
Cole had a 1.35 entering play.
Okay. And a 6-0 lead today, and he couldn't hold it. And a breaking ball hit him in the foot. So he's aboard. And the batter will be Justin Henry Malloy, who has struck out twice, walked him, and hit with a pitch ball. So he walks to first. He's okay. Indians ahead 9-5, last of the 9th. The game is far from over, though. It's a good Toledo club, and they've been down for a while. The Indians have won 4 straight games against it. Pitches outside, ball 1 to Malloy. You never know when the worm turns, so just got to keep on battling and need these 3 outs. The 1-0 right down the middle, strike called, 1-1. Tyler Nevin on deck. Zamora stretches and delivers. And a breaking ball is a strike knee-high inside corner, 1-2.
Malloy looked back at Jose Navas and said, "Can I challenge?" I could have sworn that they were out of challenges, but this challenge comes in.
It's a strike. So the challenge failed. That's got to be their last challenge.
Has to be.
The count is 1-2. Lipsius leads away. And a fastball and a swing and a miss. He struck him out on an up and away pitch. And there's one away. A big out after the lead man gets on. Tyler Nevin, the batter. He has drawn a bases loaded walk and doubled in a run. 1 for 3 with 2 RBIs. Zamora to the belt, and his pitch way outside and high, ball 1, 1-0.
Scoreless top of the 10th for the Yankees, so now the Rays have a chance to win it.
How the Pirates doing? They started that game after a lengthy rain delay.
They trail 5-0 at the stretch.
Ooh. Here's a swing and a ground ball in the hole. It's a base hit to left field for Tyler Nevin. Lipsius will stop at second. And Toledo is threatening here in the bottom of the 9th. And the batter is Andrew Knapp. He's knocked in a run with a ground ball to second. Singled and struck out twice. Switch hitter, he'll turn around, bat right-handed. And a breaking ball misses outside. Ball 1, 1 ball, no strikes. Indians 9, Toledo 5, last of the 9th. And a fastball swing and a miss. A pitch at the letters, 1-1. Zamora is the 6th Indians pitcher of the game. And a fastball over the outside corner, belt high, strike 2. Jonathan Davis on deck. And again, the left-hander looks in. He stretches. And the pitch hit high in the air, foul, right side out of play. Runners lead first and second. Zamora sets and delivers. And a breaking ball hit in the air, foul, left side out of play. Last of the 9th, 2 men on, 1 man out. Indians 9, Mud Hens 5. Indians trying to make it 5 in a row. And 5 out of 6 in this series. And a breaking ball is a swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And they're at 2 away. 2 down. The Indians in Louisville earlier this season lost the first game of a 6-game series and won the next 5. And they're an out away from doing just that in this series as well. Jonathan Davis, the batter, 1 for 4, an RBI single. And he takes a strike over the outside corner, belt high, 0-1. Runners lead. Zamora delivers. low with a breaking ball. Ball 1. Indianapolis 9, Toledo 5, 2 on, 2 out, bottom of the 9th. Zamora stretches and delivers, and a breaking ball in there, strike 2. If the Indians win the game, it's the official scorer's call as to who is credited with the win. Since the starter didn't go 5 and they had the lead. Now, wait a minute, that may not be true. We'll double check that. And here's a swing and a miss. A foul ball, rather. He just got a piece of it. All right, the game was tied 4-4 going to the 5th. So it's different then. Whoever was out there in the bottom of the 5th is probably J.C. Flowers, who'd be the pitcher of record on the winning side. And the lefty sets and delivers way outside and high, and that's a ball.
It's who was out there in the bottom of the 5th or the bottom of the 4th?
Well, the Indians got 2 runs in the 5th inning to snap a 4-4 tie, correct?
Yes. Top 5.
So it would be bottom. Oh, I see what you're saying. Breaking ball high and away. It's a little complicated, though. It's the first 5 innings of the game, and you take the lead. So it still goes back to it's the official scorer's call.
Gotcha.
Since it's the first 5 innings and you took the lead in the 5th. It's the 6th inning, it's a different story.
Gotcha.
And Zamora pitches, swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the ball
FaceTime
is
button.
over. Zamora strikes out the
Messages,
side,
vertical scroll bar, 9 pages, 100% adjustable. Swipe up or down with one finger to adjust the value.
The final score, the Indians 9, Toledo 5. Indians post-game extra is next on Fox Sports 1260 WNDE.
WNDE, WFBQ HD2 Indianapolis. We are Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
A science class at George Washington High School just learned how smart distribution networks ensure safe, reliable, and efficient energy. At AES, we are putting these next-generation innovations to work right here in Indianapolis so that our community can enjoy smart energy solutions that power our lives and energize the next generation of innovators. IPL is now AES Indiana. We are accelerating the future of energy together.
Bowling, 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 keep them balls a-rolling. Bowling, 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 Royal Pin.
Looking for family fun or a night out with friends? Royal Pin Entertainment has you covered. Skip the line and make a reservation online at royalpin.com. Looking to host an event or have a small group? Royal Pin is here to help. Contact their sales team to get a deal on parties of 20 or more. Just email events@royalpin.com. With 3 convenient locations around Indianapolis, Royal Pin offers bowling, laser tag, mini golf, and arcades. Awesome family fun. Call your local center at 317-465-8484 or go to royalpin.com to get the ball rolling with Royal Pin.
Set 'em up, knock 'em down, send 'em flying, spinning round.
Call 317-465-8484 or go to royalpin.com today.
Royal Pin, bowling, bowling, Royal Pin.
Time now for the Indianapolis Indians postgame show. Powered by Andy Moore Kia, Franciscan Health, and Royal Pin. And now back to the ballpark on Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
The Indians win the game 9-5, 9 runs, 14 hits, no errors, and they leave 8. Toledo, 5 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They leave 10. Eli Villalobos is getting credit for the victory. He pitched an inning, walked 2 batters, and hit a batter. He is now 1-0. White is the loser. He is 3-1. 2 hours and 54 minutes the game time. 5,019 saw the game, and they saw the Indians continue to hit. 14 hits today, double-digit hits each of the last 5 games.
Well, if you also like the punch-out, swinging or looking, this was your game. There are 54 outs in 9 complete innings. 54 outs were recorded today, 33 of which were strikeouts. That is over 60%. I mean, the pitching, it wasn't good for either side, it felt like, but the strikeouts kept on coming. Good news is the Indy offense was good enough to supplement the strikeouts, or I guess counter the strikeouts with timely hitting.
So, for the Indians, it's on to St. Paul. The Indianapolis Indians win this one 9-5. We thank Jay Baker. Our next Indians broadcast will be Tuesday night. We'll be on the air at 7:30. Final score, the Indians 9, Toledo 5. Howard Kellman, Jack McMullen. Goodbye, everybody.
This has been a presentation of the Indianapolis Indians. We are Fox Sports 1260, the home of your Indianapolis Indians. We now return to regularly scheduled programming already in progress.
And I found a way to find a 1 of 150.
1 of 150? That's rare.
Yes.
What is it?
It's of Mickey. So there's these mystery sets, and you pull, like, you don't know what's in them, except for, like, you know that there are 10 total possibilities, right?
Uh-huh.
But you know that there are 10 total possibilities, but if you pull one that's not in the possibilities, then you know that it's a 1 of 150.
You know what? Now, here's the thing. I like where you're coming from here with the pin trading and all of that. I just have one question for you.
What is it?
If let me pick a Laker. If LeBron was going off the same way that James Harden is right now, would we be talking about pin trading? I just want to know that.
I don't even know what James Harden is doing, to be honest. I just saw him hit a 3.
Got 29, man. He's 5 for 6 from 3 from the field. The man is 11 of 15.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, it's about time he took the last 2 games off. So he should be rested. But the thing is, I called this, bro. I was like, he will have a good game, and then he will vanish again in 5, 6, and 7 if it gets that far.
So what's the deal with your man Anthony Davis? We'll do a 2-pronged attack over here. Little Sixers, little Lakers, because your man Anthony Davis has had the roller coaster ride going on as well. He was fantastic last night. No show in Game 2. I don't know what it is with the even-numbered games, but not good in the previous series either against Memphis. But up and down with the brow over there. What's up with the beard and the brow? Lack of consistency.
No, those are 2 different people, because James Harden has a this is not even his reputation. This is who he has shown us he is. Like that, like we've seen this for a decade, where he'll give you some good playoff games and then he will vanish, dude. He will go ghost.
Well, that's true. You don't know which you're getting, which version of AD or which version of Harden you're getting. But it is the good Harden today, and they need it, because if Philly goes down 3-1, it's a wrap. If that was a huge win for the Lakers last night, Anthony Davis had a big role in that one as the Lakers won by 30 points. So I would expect energy, Cloud 9. Like, what happened at Disneyland for you? Anything crazy?
No, bro. I mean, it was a good day. Actually, it was a Friday and a Saturday. I walked like almost 20 miles in 2 days.
I believe
I damn
it.
near walked a marathon.
I believe it.
And my body was aching. I had to come home. When I got home, I had to get on the Normatec, which are those black sleeve things that you see, like the players wearing after the games, where it goes from their thigh, basically from their waist all the way down to their feet.
From the waist to the feet. I'm trying to think of, it's kind of like it's sort of like a sleeve for your legs type thing. Yeah.
Yes, except for it inflates and it squeezes all the lactic acid out and helps you recover.
Nice. So you did the little squeeze. That helped. And now it's just a calm Sunday for you here at the Reister household. Is that what we're working with?
Absolutely. Hey, do you know how funny that this is? I know that when I tell you this, you are going to absolutely laugh, right? Because when I first came on and we were talking, right, until about a minute ago, when I looked at the clock, I was like, damn, how long before the show starts? And I totally forgot we were working right now. I was like, oh, we're just over here just
we're just
shooting it,
catching up, huh?
Yeah, just catching up.
No, there are other people that can hear this, George. Other people are in on this conversation here, buddy. Yeah, but I'm glad that everything's well. Disney World was fun. So we're on the opposite coasts, and you were at the pin trading. I'm recovering health-wise, but all is good. All is good over here. Your Lakers are up 2-1. That's nice.
Yes. Dude, honestly, this series has been like my son playing my nephew.
Your son playing your nephew? That's what it's been like?
Yes, dude. It's been so painful for me to watch because I love the Warriors, right? Love the Warriors. However, the Lakers are my squad. So I love my nephew. But if it comes down to my son or my nephew, unfortunately,
Yeah. I know. It's closer blood, with the son. You shouldn't be conflicted at all. If you're a diehard Laker fan, man, screw the Warriors. I don't care if you've enjoyed watching them while the Lakers have done nothing for the better part of the last decade,
except for a championship.
Except for the fake bubble championship. I know. But for the better part of the last decade, they've done nothing. So I can see how you have grown a fondness for the Warriors. You got to leave that at the door, man. Your squad's in this thing.
Yeah, dude. I have said the team that wins this series is hoisting the Larry O'Brien Trophy.
I don't know about that.
Yes, the winner of this series will have a championship in hand.
I'd like to put a stake on that immediately.
Put a stake on it. Cool.
We in on that?
Yep.
Stake bet?
Yep.
Okay. So, putting it in stone right here, I am saying the winner of this series will not go on to win a championship this season.
Yeah. Yes. I should get odds on that because you get the entire field. So this should be a 2-1 stake bet.
Hey man, the bet's already set. I don't know what to tell you.
I would like to amend the terms of the deal.
Wait a minute. How many times, if you go to Vegas and you lock in a bet, how many times do you think if you said, you know what, let me switch things up here just a little bit, and they're like, oh yeah, sure, switch away. They're like, no.
Well, as soon as you put it in, they immediately. If you're like, no, that's not what I said, then they definitely will. But are you cool with amending that bet?
Yes, I will. For you, my good friend George Reister, I will amend that bet. Fair is fair. I'm getting more teams. I don't think the Warriors, in good faith, I don't think the Warriors have a shot really here. They can't win on the road. Their defense stinks. They have a hard time rebounding.
Wait, hold on. How can you say they cannot win on the road when they literally beat the Kings twice on the road?
They beat a Kings team that plays zero defense and has hardly any playoff experience.
Yeah, but I thought the Kings were just so young and it was their. I do remember somebody being all excited.
When you put my feet to the fire. You put my feet to the fire and said, "Who's winning this first round series?" And I said, "You know what? The Warriors might squeak by." And you're like, "I need a prediction, no." And I'm like, "Yeah, I don't know. Could go either way. It's a close one." The Warriors pulled it out, but goodness, that was a 7-game, fist fight over there. That was not any decisive win by the Warriors. Now, in the Lakers, look, man, they've played a lot better.
Messages. Screen request. Screen.